6 o'clock. Good morning, live from the Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs studio. I'm Justin Hawkins. Rookie quarterback Haynes King for the Panthers called game last night in the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio, as he extended for the game-winning touchdown on a 5-yard rush as time expired. Carolina went on to beat the Cardinals 33-30. King went 21 of 34 for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns, as well as adding 39 yards on 3 carries, which included the game-winning rushing score. For the Cardinals side, rookie quarterback Carson Beck led the way, going 15 of 19 for 188 yards and a touchdown. Coming up tonight, the Titans training camp heads to Nissan Stadium for the blue and white scrimmage, which is free and open to the fans. Practice is from 6:30 to 8:45 p.m. Head coach Robert Saleh and select players will speak to the media after practice. But yesterday, second-year wide receiver Alec Ayumana left practice early with a shoulder injury and is getting evaluated. Other NFL news yesterday. Another running back got paid. The Lions and 3-time Pro Bowl running back Jahmyr Gibbs agreed to a 3-year, $65.5 million contract extension. It makes him the highest paid running back in the NFL as Gibbs overtakes Bijan Robinson's record that was set earlier this week. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you got to go to USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and the Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Football returned last night, and shame on you if you weren't tuned in. Friday morning on Ramon Will off and running tonight. The Tennessee Titans will return to football. More specifically, a scrimmage inside Nissan Stadium. Blue versus white. We hope to see you there. And as they go back to Nissan Stadium, the offense will have heads held high and chests puffed out. One period where I think the offense was as dominant as it has been in years. In one singular period at Titans training camp. Good morning and welcome in to Ramon and Will. Crew is all here in studio. Ramon Foster, Will Bowling, Justin Hawkins on this Friday, August the 7th. Good morning.
Good morning, good people. As I clear my throat this morning,
I've got you choked up because of how dominant the offense was in the red zone on the Titans defense yesterday.
Listen, that was real ball. That was real ball. There was a lot of give and take in that, man. I enjoyed the challenge. I feel like the back and forth. We talked to Sloatman yesterday about that a little bit. They're back and forth. We'll get to that interview a little bit later. Who was awesome, by the way, too. I hate doing this early in the morning, okay?
What are you going to do?
But surround yourself, if you can, with an offensive lineman, okay? No pun intended. Just great people, okay? Usually pretty smart, usually pretty, just well-rounded if people don't talk to. So when you get an opportunity to speak to people.
I can personally vouch for how nice it is to work with a former offensive lineman.
Listen, man, and I'm not even sitting next to you and poking you to say that right now, okay?
Right.
That was for free. But nah, the big boys up front, man, they looked good yesterday. The challenges are being accepted a little bit more than I thought they would in this training camp. I've said this before, but how veteran the defensive side of the ball is. But here's what I would say to Titans fans, though, too, about that, because I think a lot of people are saying, like, hey, what does this mean for the defense? No, this is a good thing, I feel like for the team. The fact that the offense is at least chomping at them a little bit and taking a bite or two on the day or, to this training camp, that's a good thing. Because I personally trust the defense. I trust the product that Robert Saleh has continually put out when it comes to defense. So for the worry warts of like, man, but they're kicking our defense butt. Nah, I think this is a solid growth period for like the team.
Well, let's put it this way. I don't think there have been 2 straight practices that have looked the same.
Yeah.
The offense has won one day, and then the defense will get a little bit of revenge, and then the offense will be a little bit better, then the defense will be a little bit better. And we said before camp started, in a perfect world, this is a pendulum that swings back and forth where both sides of the football have their days. So far, Ramon, that's exactly what's happened.
That's exactly the way I see it as well, man. It is it's what training camp is meant to be. The total dominance on one side, I think, gets a little bored and makes you a little bit more worried. And to be quite honest with you, you don't get real quality work that way. Because I feel like the players know when it's been a bad day, then you have another bad day, and you're trying to find some good in it. The good thing about this group is, I would say this, the better part about the offense having a good day is I felt like, and I think you may have seen it this way too, it fell on the shoulders of where we had the most questions, the offensive line.
They were paving some holes in the run game.
Yes, they were.
And you told me afterward, we were talking about this, you're like, that run period was real.
Yeah, it was.
Those run plays were real. And you could tell from conversations we had with some of the offensive linemen and with Austin Schlotman that you're going to hear at 8:20 this morning on the show. That was the goal of practice yesterday, was to look like a real football game on the offensive line and open up some holes specifically in the run game.
No doubt. And Slaughter kind of told us a little bit of that as well. Like, they're training for that as well. Like, they do individual. Their coach, Carmen Brasillo, he puts them in positions to where they can operate like that. But, Will, even just besides that, man, if we could just lightly talk about just the look of it, and I hope this fan base get an opportunity to see it tonight, but we're seeing touchdown passes on social media, you know what I'm saying, from Cam and other quarterbacks, that if we be real, like the way the run was set up, like the run set those touchdowns up.
Yeah, and in some scenarios, those run plays would have scored.
Yeah.
But they're very harsh on, hey, if you get touched here before the goal line, we're just going to go ahead and call you down there and run another play.
Absolutely. Was it Tajay that had one yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Jim
Who didn't have one yesterday? Like, legitimately, I was telling somebody out there, it was the most dominant individual period that I can remember in my time being here watching Titans training camp.
Yeah.
It's just one period, but still, every single play was, at one point, was positive for the offense.
Man, I ended up talking to some guys after practice, too, on the OL without saying their names, and they are into this. They are into the challenge. They were salivating over the idea that the defense is going to challenge them. And here's the other part, though, too. The defense is also having its wins, too. Jeff kind of called it together towards the end of that run period, and the next period to end practice, the defense locked it down. So, like,
it wasn't all good for the offense.
It wasn't all good. Like, for a moment, we were asking questions like, what are the push-ups for? You kids, you still keeping tally. Mm-hmm. The offense had to do push-ups at the end of practice, and it just shows you, again, what I said initially. Like, I trust this defense. When they got to have it, they'll go get it. And that's a beautiful part right there, because, again, you build teams and scenarios based upon what can you do in game. Like, games are won because the defense decides we got to give the offense the ball back. And I feel like the defense at the end of practice had that conversation. We got to go get the ball back, and they did, man. And I like that from them as well.
Cam Ward was excellent yesterday, 8 of 11 in the practice session, and even had a touchdown run within this as well. Literally, again, we talked about it yesterday. Man, he's not really run and tucked it. He's always trying to find someone in practice scramble drill. Well, what did he do? In a period that looked a little bit more like real football, Ramon, he tucked it, ran, got inside the pylon for a Titans touchdown.
Just keep asking for stuff, Will.
Honestly.
That's what, at this point, when we do the show, just keep asking for stuff, man.
Let's ask for a healthy Elikaya Manor tonight for the blue and white scrimmage. Left shoulder injury. We'll hear from Robert Saleh, who talked about that. Well, we don't hear from him. I'll just tell you what he had to say coming up here in a few minutes, because it was such a short answer. But unfortunate play, collision with Kevin Winston, who felt bad enough about accidentally colliding with Ellick at the end of a play in the end zone. Competitive play, trying to go get the football. He literally ran over in the next period to the offense, which does not really happen in a practice, to try to see where Ellick was and make sure he was all right.
He did.
I'll keep what he said to myself, because we're not going to get into what we hear players talking about at the practice field. That's kind of out of bounds. But just the fact that he was on the offensive sideline, that's impressive to me.
Yes, it was.
And we certainly hope that Ellick is all right, considering, well, A, we hope everybody's all right, and B, he has had a phenomenal training camp.
We'll talk more, I guess, about that play, too, in general. Like, the whole setup of that play. Like, I thought about everything surrounding that play. One, where they were in the field where Cam felt good like taking a shot into the end zone where they were as far as red zone was concerned. But Cam threw a really good ball. Ellick ran a really good route. The corner was right there on Ellick as well. And you see, I thought you was going to say when he sprinted, you saw you saw Kevin Winston in the middle of the field running, sprinting.
Made a really good play to get there.
I mean, would you have been surprised if Ellick had to come down with it?
No, I mean, he almost did. I just feel like he got the feet in.
No, he didn't. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, were you okay if Kevin Winston Jr. came down with it? Like, I'm more impressed by the location of the ball because
It was a good throw too.
Where he painted the ball on the corner of the end zone was only for Ellick. But if you were going to get it as a defender, you're probably going to be out of bounds, which Ellick was. Which Kevin Winston was. It was either Cam's wide receiver ball or nobody's at that point. And even still, Kevin Winston Jr. made a heck of a play on the ball.
Yeah, when you're a middle safety like that in cover 1 or 3, typically you do not have time to get to the pylon to make a play like that.
It was a phenomenal play. His legs landed out of bounds, but like he caught the ball. Like that's what you worry about in those type of situations too, from a safety point. Like don't waste those opportunities, man. And I'm glad at some point though, Ellick Ayumanor did get up though, so that was a beautiful part about it.
Yeah, looked like a shoulder. That's exactly what Robert Saleh said as well. So we'll hold our breath a little bit and wait to hear from Robert Saleh post-game about that tonight after the blue and white scrimmage. But tonight, going to be really fun and hope to see many of you guys there. You will see Titans Radio and our whole crew working just like we did last year at a similar event. Although I do think, Ramon, this feels more like a scrimmage than last year, the open practice kind of being an open practice. I think fans are going to see football played tonight, based on what Robert Saleh said yesterday about, hey, it's not totally live. Like, we're not taking guys to the ground, but we're going to go through the points stuff tonight. Rhett Bryan and I will before the scrimmage and walk everybody through how the offense, the defense are going to score. But this is kind of like a mini spring game that we're going to have tonight. And if you're headed to Nissan Stadium, I think you're going to enjoy what you see. If you're not headed to Nissan Stadium, I believe you can still go online and claim a ticket because this thing's going to be awesome, and they're expecting a pretty big crowd.
Yeah.
According to what Tajay Spears said yesterday.
Good, man. I heard the ticket count was pretty high. I'm hoping that is higher.
Tajay Spears said 35,000 yesterday.
35,000?
That is what Tajay said at the podium.
For a scrimmage. Well, it's Friday Night Lights, though.
And maybe the number of people that will be there, a little bit less than claimed tickets. But that's Tajay Spears' words. That would be pretty awesome.
It's almost half capacity.
That would be pretty awesome.
Right? Like, and it's like 60.
That is exactly half capacity.
It's half capacity right there, man. Good. This fan base should be excited about it. I'll say this, and we spoke about it yesterday on our show, like, places in which we see Cam getting better in practice. Like, I feel like yesterday exhibited all of that, Will. He stayed in the pocket. You mentioned him running. Like, others have mentioned him being able to use his legs to – we saw all of that. The pass accuracy, I felt like, was a little bit better yesterday as well. And, like, the other side of it for me was his wide receivers also made – no. Check that. His tight ends yesterday. Heavy tight end action day. They scored and made plays for the offense as well, man. So those steps, I hope you get an opportunity to see tonight. But I got a feeling the defense is going to come out like George Foreman, okay, just swinging. But I got a feeling defense is going to come out real tough tonight, Will.
William on YouTube asks, I want to watch it. How could I watch it? I don't believe that this is going to be streamed. That would not be in the best interest of the team to put out plays. And I mean, Robert Saleh said they're going to run 90-something plays tonight.
Oh, so it's like an old school college scrimmage.
Like, this is legit. I'm telling you, it's like a spring game tonight. Robert Saleh said yesterday they want to run about 90 plays. So we are excited to learn a lot tonight. Excited to watch a lot of football before they head to San Francisco on Monday.
No doubt. It was just real good football yesterday, man. And the back and forth I'm thoroughly enjoying because this is where the team decides on what they are. And I'll be honest with you, too. I think it's a little the fact that they're getting it this early in training camp as well shows just that much into how the coaches have taught it. the players are receiving it, and also their motivation on executing it as well.
615-737-1045, our number live for the 1045 The Zone Circus Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found at Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs. Elikiah Mander's injury, the bad news. What was the other good news from practice yesterday? We'll tell you what stood out to us after this. Ramon Will on 104.5 The Zone in studio and ready to go on this beautiful Friday. Glad you are with us. 615-737-1045 is our number.
Man.
Left shoulder injury yesterday for Elikai Manor, according to Titans head coach Robert Saleh, who says he is being evaluated. The only other thing he told us at the podium was it feels stable, but we will get more information later.
Okay.
Not much else we can really add, Ramon, other than we'll see what else we learn tonight or next week as the Titans head to San Francisco.
That's about it, man. His availability is training camp. If he's not practicing, I ask you the question, and others too, has he done enough so far to garner a few days, Will? Elikai Manor?
What do you mean by garner a few days?
If he has to be out from practice. Like, for what you've seen from him so far, I'd much rather not have him out of practice. But when you look at a guy like him, like the reps, he's shown what he's capable of is where I'm going with it.
No doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt.
And this is just another opportunity for somebody else to kind of step up as well. If there's room for anyone else, like we're talking about Mason Kinsey, who had a phenomenal block yesterday on one of the tight end touchdowns, man. But, like, legitimately going through this preseason, you have to have guys that understand the playbook, the field spacing. And if Alex not practicing tonight or even next week this is a real big opportunity for somebody else. That's the only thing I look at it as, like Restrepo. I don't know if we heard much of him as of late. They don't play the same position.
No,
but
they don't.
Opportunity given to Bryce Oliver or somebody else in that role in which they can step up. My point is, if Alex stable, the shoulder that is, and he doesn't have to miss significant time, I'm okay with where he's done so far in training camp.
Here's how Jim Wyatt described it at TennesseeTitans.com. Said Winston hit Elikai Manor on his right shoulder, and Alec landed while bracing himself with his left hand, and the left side of his body landed first. Manor stayed down to the play and eventually walked off with a member of the training staff holding his shoulder. Winston went over to check on Manor before he headed inside.
Oh, real good.
I mean, honestly, I do think that it probably means the most for Bryce Oliver in terms of more looks with Cam, more opportunities to prove himself. I'm not sure it has much of an impact on Restrepo, just considering the difference in the way that slots and outside receivers are used, period.
Separately. Yeah, his name just comes top of mind. That's all. I look at it as just there's a wide receiver that should benefit if Alex out. And we don't know anything more than that as well. But I like the grounds that I like the baseline that Alex laid out in training camp so far. I feel like he came into this thing, him and Tim, for the most part, as a second-year guys, trying to figure out what their next step. We talked about them in the offseason about, hey, they've kind of elevated this room. You look at a guy like Carnell, like what is your middle round guys going to do from last year? What are your second-year guys going to do? And I think both of those guys, Chimray and Alec, have kind of elevated themselves even more. So I think I was looking a little bit yesterday at some of the special team stuff. Chimray's just got a knack for just navigating on the field.
He does. He's got the natural instinct of finding lanes as a return man.
He looks different than others that are back there receiving the punt, and that's the reason he was an All-Pro, of course. But he's definitely, I feel like, still at that level of not elevating himself too, because the other side of it as well, he's made offensive plays too. So I'm glad to see, again, you're building up talent.
He's made offensive plays really in the last two practices as well. Jim Wyatt noted at TennesseeTitans.com that Jim DK had a practice-high 3 catches yesterday, including a touchdown from Mitch Trubisky.
Yep. He went up and got it, too.
Yes, he did.
That was a great catch.
Yes, he did.
So what do you contribute it to? I feel like there's a lot that you can contribute this success that these guys are having. One, knowing how to call it. Growth of quarterbacks. I do think there's a benefit on having a veteran like Mitch Trubisky. One thing I've noticed about him is you see that arm talent that he was drafted for. You see his poise as a veteran kind of show up as well, and you see him also knowing this offense and how to go and locate the ball for his wide receivers as well. Like, that's a good signing, Mitch Trubisky, for this team, because now you get an opportunity to see Bryce Oliver catch touchdowns. You get an opportunity to see Chimray score touchdowns, or the offense at least have some flow to it. I like that for this team. Not that you need to be rooting for Mitch Trubisky as much, but it's a good safety net.
Well, it gives your defense good work in training camp.
That's true, too. I ain't even mentioned the defense. Look at me being all offensive about the positive.
I mean, it truly is the first time the Titans have had a backup quarterback of this quality since Ryan Tannehill, before he was the starter.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah, no doubt.
To me, it feels like it's been that long.
Mm-hmm.
And he's maybe not up to that level because obviously I'm not sure Trubisky could come in halfway through the season and do what Ryan Tannehill did. But to that extent, it is the first time that you have felt this comfortable with who your backup quarterback is. How much does that help the twos on defense who are able to get a little bit more challenging of a quarterback to go against every day in training camp?
It continues the flow of the offense more than anything. Like I said, with a young quarterback or like a guy like Mason. Mason Rudolph last year is my guy, right? But Mason was in a position I feel like the same as Levis was. Still trying to prove themselves as a starter, not trying to prove themselves as a support for the team. Like, with the way I view Mitch is continually trying to get good for the benefit of this team and understanding what his role is as well. So instead of trying to roll out and make a crazy play, he understands that he's sacked, from time to time, but he's still going to drive the ball down the field so his wide receivers can finish their routes and the defense gets an opportunity to defend themselves as well, too. Like, there's a lot that goes into practice, Will, that are probably dead plays from time to time, right?
Yeah.
But the quarterbacks that bail out of the pocket somewhat kind of break down the play more than it should. Wide receivers and coaches like to see this. Finish the play. What I mean by finishing the play is, yes, up front, the play is dead. The sack has happened. It's over with for the offensive line and for the quarterback as well. But keep it live so that the secondary can continue to defend in case there's not a sack, and wide receivers can figure out how to get open in those moments right there. That's how some of those – the defense will say, well, that was a sack. That was a dead play, but it still is considered a touchdown because the play must evolve in camp.
On YouTube, Cody asks, how has Gunnar Helm looked? Ramon, I'll be honest, I haven't noticed big plays out of any of the tight ends unless they're in red zone periods.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a fair way to put it?
It's kind of the way I've been seeing it.
And I think part of that is just the way Brian Daboll's offense runs with a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. They are asking tight ends to block and have good hands in short yardage and red zone from what we have seen so far.
They've been an extension of the offensive line. They've been real good in their motions, blocking, opening up holes. So I feel like they've taken that step more than anything as far as being blockers.
Right.
Yes.
We see more of them blocking than we do catching.
Yesterday, I thought was the most productive scoring day that the tight ends have had. It was noted in Jimmy Wise's observations. Like, I'm watching them on the sideline, and, I feel like, 3 tight ends that ended up getting a touchdown yesterday, if not more? And not only just that, they were being able to catch and run as well with the ball in the tight red. You're 100% right on that now that I'm thinking. That trend has shown they will play a part of the offensive structure in the field, but here's the other part as well, too. You don't have to profile a tight end in this offense simply because you got more talent to get the ball to that you trust to get open sooner. If there's a mix match that you have and, you get to the point to where you're game planning against a linebacking core, let's say, for instance, figuring out what the coach linebacking group is, right now. You just figure that out. If there's an opportunity for Gunnar Helm or Bellinger to be in a spot in which they can go and get yards because they're soft in coverage or they're not good coverage linebackers, you will do that because they have the ability to. You were right about them in the tight red. They went up and got the ball numerous times. They scored in numerous different ways as well. Very productive red zone day, I felt like, for the tight ends. But here's one question for you. Do you have to hear from the tight ends as much? What role do you want when you have this many options at wide receiver?
Yeah, I think it's more about the scheme dictating what you're asking those guys to do.
Yes.
But I do think that in the red zone, Gunnar Helm might be your go-to guy that's not named Cardell Tate.
Right. That's not a bad thing. And also, there's a lot, I think, left on the bone for Daniel Bellinger.
Is Daniel Bellinger just the starting tight end? Is he tight end 1 right now ahead of Gunnar Helm?
I thought he was when he made the signing. I'm not saying I think they are a tandem.
Sure.
I do think that. But I think he's probably numero uno when it comes down to it at first. But if you told me that Bellinger got nothing and Helm got everything, I'd be okay with that too.
I think they're pretty interchangeable.
Yeah, that's what.
I think the snap counts right now for the first couple of games might look pretty identical between Gunnar Helm and Daniel Bellinger right now.
The roles that they're playing, I feel like, are the same. They look the same on the field, to be quite honest, which like they have a type at tight end as long, tall, big guys, and I feel like that's going to be a benefit for them. Bellinger's a better blocker, I feel like, right now than Gunnar Helm is, but both played their roles really well so far.
It feels like to me that's a priority, though, for this staff, is for, on both sides of the ball, players to do everything within their position group. Mm-hmm. Mike Borgonzi told us he likes the versatility of Alante Taylor to play inside and outside. Robert Saleh has spoken on numerous occasions about how every linebacker is going to learn each role within the linebacker room, and they are asking all 2 or 3 guys who are on the field in any given play to do the same things. Carnell Tate has spoken about, hey, I'm going to actually learn every position on the offense, but I'm going to learn every wide receiver role. That way I can help this team any way I can, and I can slot into either side or in the slot specifically. Like, that has felt like a running theme when we've spoken to players and when coaches have talked. Like, all of these guys are going to learn how to do everything. Mm-hmm. Is that rare? Is that a normal thing for a football team to do?
You do that when you feel like your team has to build, well, has learned the offense well. Like, the position flexibility goes to me understanding and having mine on down. And here's the other part, though, too. It doesn't handcuff you if a guy goes down. That's the beauty of it, as well as guys can move around to different positions. Like, we know Wandale couldn't go outside because of his previous tape in this offense. Well, you can also just move, again, Carnell around in those moments. It puts the defense in a compromising position, especially if you're running switch routes and stuff like that when it comes to them being in zone or them being in man. How do you know what I'm saying, rub those guys off and get open? So I think it's a benefit. And it also lets the wide receivers know, in my position, from my opinion, what the spacing is on the field.
You can join us, ask questions, give your takes on the Titans so far in camp at 615-737-1045. Kevin in Brentwood leads us off this morning. What's up, Kevin?
Good morning, guys. Earlier this week, you guys talked a lot about the fight that broke out, or skirmish, Will, as you called it.
Yes.
At practice, and this question is for Ramon. Coming from a veteran high school football coach, and I'm asking a guy who's not only a football dad, but a guy who's dedicated his life to the sport of football. I want to get your thoughts on what I think you witnessed last Friday night at the high school scrimmage at the end of it. And as coaches and parents, what can we do to prevent these kind of things from happening, being that they are so publicized on ESPN this time of year? Just want to get your thoughts, and I'll hang up and listen.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the call.
Great question. Football is, what I would tell you, is emotional as heck anyway. What I will say is I don't think what happens at the NFL level like triculates down to the high school. If tempers flare and they run hot, that's one thing. Now, the only pushback I have on like the difference between what happens in practice versus what happened at high school games after the fact is once the game or scrimmages are over, the emotion should be dead at that point in time. I didn't personally see what happened. I still hadn't seen the tape of what happened last Friday either.
At the beach game.
Yeah, at the beach scrimmage.
There was a fight there, and suspensions handed down, and a bunch of stuff.
I didn't see how it happened or what happened either. I was gone by that time. I'd been up all day and at a scrimmage and drove all the way to Rockville behind it. TSSAA took care of it as far as I understand it and what I read as well. But what I would say is it's kind of rare that you see fights happen in those type of situations. But if they do happen, it's usually in between plays. High school kids and how interconnected they are with like social media and rankings and just the way they know each other is a whole lot different. Like, I don't know if something happened on Snapchat that carried over to the football field, whatever the case may have been. But what I will tell you is this, is fighting is never usually necessary on the football field. But if you are, one, it happens. I ain't going to say it's okay, but as long as the guy isn't breaking their hand or go too far as hitting somebody with a helmet, my mentality is It's just a part of the game.
Well, the bar of what's acceptable for high school kids is very different from what's acceptable for adults.
Very much so.
We don't need to tolerate anything for high school kids because you don't want to create those habits in life.
True.
Obviously, off the football field. I mean, how do you keep these training camp fights and joint practice fights that the NFL hates and wants to eradicate from trickling down and setting a bad example for kids in high school?
Because that's the other part. The NFL does not like it.
No, they hate it.
It was, I was talking to somebody after practice, to a current player, who's just like, the thing, fighting wears you down. It was, we end up speaking about that, like fighting wears you down.
So how do you keep that from trickling down then to high school football and college football?
You can't. Every team has one or two, is what I would tell you. I ain't going to tell you can't, but like even some guys will just accept their penalty. Like, okay, well, coach will just run me on Monday. If a player gets suspended, it probably went too far. I read the article. I don't know how far it went last Friday, but here's what I would tell you at the pro level. It usually breaks up pretty quick. It's more pushing and shoving than it is like throwing fists and helmets and stuff like that. It's a controlled environment. I guess the way you look at it is almost like a hockey sense, right? Like, let the players get it out the way, long as they're just keeping it above board, not using their skates and blades to cut people on the ice, fine. Fighting, I think, is just a part of the culture because tempers just kind of roll high at times. How do you see it, Will?
I mean, I never played football, so I'll defer to your judgment on this because I've never participated in a football practice.
It's never okay because you waste time.
Yeah.
But it happens because the sport invites it. It's my best explanation of what fighting is at any level in like football. It's
I do think though that kids in general are more emotional than adults who can quickly move on and just turn off their brains and all right, yeah, let's go grab lunch and watch film. Like,
because they don't know how to handle their emotions is what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, your brains aren't fully developed yet.
This is very true. I don't know.
There should be harsher penalties when things like this happen at the high school level than at the pro level. I mean, these aren't adults yet who can be fined.
I think
there's only one way to punish you. It's to take you off the field or, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could run or have detention or whatever, but it feels like it's easier to have punishment and move on when you're a professional and things like this.
I would say these two teams did get punished, though.
Oh, yeah.
Several
they definitely did.
Got suspended.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't get suspended in the pro level for what happened.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Maybe you would. I don't know. I haven't seen the video either, and I've just heard from what you've told me about it.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, Jonathan, trickle down is what I would say. Triculate. I said that word earlier.
Oh, that's all right. I get what you
Trickle
meant.
down. Yes. But several players got suspended. I would also expect both staffs, which have very veteran coaches or real good programs, would not tolerate that moving forward. And just reading the article, TSSAA laid out a strict plan when it came down to if anything else happens for it. And I think if you're any other team that's having those issues or a parent that's worried about their kids being put in that position too, just read what TSSAA did about it. It's not an easy punishment is what I would say.
615-737-1045 is our number. It is Jahmyr Gibbs' turn to get a big contract at the running back position in the NFL. We would hate to say we told you so, but honestly, we don't really hate to say it at all because we told you so. And we'll tell you again coming up next. What's going on? It's Will Bowling for my friends at Lee Company. Hey, is your home's air conditioning keeping up this summer? Well, if not, Lee Company has you covered. Maybe you're getting home, that temperature on the thermostat is not close to what it's supposed to be when you set it before you left for work. Lee Company's team of professional technicians will give your home's AC a tune-up as well as seasonal cleaning and maintenance to help you stay ahead of the heat and humidity outside. Don't let your AC fail this summer. Head on over to LeeCompany.com. Schedule your appointment today. That's leecompany.com to schedule with the folks who have over 80 years of experience serving Middle Tennessee. Lee Company's been trusted since 1944. They're available 24/7, a multi-award-winning great place to work with 16 community locations in Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, and Georgia. So head online and schedule that appointment today at leecompany.com. That's Lee Company, all you need. Ramon Will on 104.5 The Zone, wrapping up hour number one. As soon as Bijan Robinson got a 3-year deal for up to $75 million to play running back for the Atlanta Falcons. We said on the show, all right, that's Jahmyr Gibbs' deal, and then add 0.1.
Yeah.
And what happened yesterday, Ramon?
They added just a little bit more.
Same exact contract plus $1 million more and $500,000 more guaranteed. So congrats to Jahmyr Gibbs on getting a little bit more than Bijan Robinson. Jahmyr Gibbs has 49 career touchdowns despite splitting snaps with David Montgomery throughout his time in Detroit. That is the most in NFL history for a player through his first 3 seasons, surpassing the previous mark held by Lions great Barry Sanders at 47.
As many roles as he played for the Detroit, I did look at the side of him splitting carries. I do look at of course, the offensive line, the quarterback, the wide receiver. He's got one of the young, best wide receivers I feel like in the league. I didn't know it would go that high. I thought it'd be a tick lower, but you, of course, said when you're the last one to get paid, that guy usually gets the most, and that's just where they are right now. If you're a young running back coming out of college right now, in any capacity, Deshaun Bishop, I mean, I'm just going to throw a couple Vols out there, you know what I'm saying? Or you DGG, this has to be exciting. I'm going back to the old Rick Ross saying, excited, Will. Like, that's just where I'm at. Like, I'm excited about this for the running backs because I feel like now I don't know how much more physical we're going to get, but the idea that teams are spending money on more than just 1 or 2 running backs in this league shows you that the physicality is back up. We spoke about a little bit, the 12 and 13 personnel, the extra bodies that they're using right now. Like, that is a beautiful place. And like, we'll see what this does and why they're at this point. But I do wonder with these running backs having an emphasis of the NFL offense right now, is it because of the younger quarterback that's coming in that they have to realize, hey, the running game matters? And I guess the known secret anyway is the running game has always mattered. Always. We just hit an era of elite quarterbacks from 2007 all the way through 2019 as of late, where quarterbacks really took over the league.
Are we in the same era now, but for running backs? With the guys who are taking over the league?
I didn't think we'd have this many running backs in this world. Like
Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Jahmyr Gibbs. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
I mean, David, you go with Achane? Devin Achane?
Devon Achane.
Devon Achane. You go with him as well? I mean, Dalvin Cook, like, when you look at the Cook brothers,
he's a little over the hill now, but James Cook could be the one who's current.
James, not Dalvin.
But, I mean, Dalvin Cook 5 years ago was certainly in that conversation.
You look at Houston's need to try to find a guy. Arizona took one in the top 4 picks, top 3 picks.
Yeah.
Like, the game is – the Rams got a solid tandem as well.
Kyron Williams, certainly.
Kansas City paid one. Breece Hall.
Yeah.
It's heavy right now.
And Saquon Barkley, who we didn't mention either.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, won the Eagles a Super Bowl 2 years ago.
It's kind of messed up when you throw him out there. So.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I think it's a lot of things. I think we're just in a really good moment for running backs, first and foremost. I think there is also the quarterback element where a generation of quarterbacks just got done.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, Drew Brees is about to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But I think beyond that, we could have a larger discussion again about the state of offensive line play in the NFL right now and the things that trickle up from college football when you have smaller, more agile, you like that, more agile offensive linemen running hypo systems and running these spreaded out run first systems that the NFL is maybe a bit more suited for those guys to run block than pass block. Yeah. I mean, is that a fair reason why run games are coming back?
I expect an offensive line and linemen to be good at the run game. If you can solidify that first and the pass game come, it gives you time to kind of set that up. That's the one thing we spoke about, like JC a couple of days ago, right? It's like, what is one thing that JC should do? And that is, hey, make an emphasis on your run game. That's what Darnell did. Darnell Wright.
He should be an above average. J.C. Latham, Titans right tackle, should be an above average run blocker right now.
Yes. And that was, I think, the biggest thing that kind of led to Darnell Wright changing the narrative on him last year was he started bodying guys and getting highlighted for it as well. The passing game comes with it. If you have balance to your offense and know that, hey, look, I'm going to beat you down and at least set you up in passing situations, that's what you're looking for. So that's the next step I feel like we're looking for as far as JC's concerned, most definitely.
I will say I was wrong on the average values at the end of the day between the top two and Jonathan Taylor. I didn't feel like Jonathan Taylor deserved Bijan Robinson or Jahmyr Gibbs money. At the end of the day, he's right there, almost identical.
How much off is he?
22 a year. Bijan 22.25 a year. Wow. Gibbs 22.5 per year. Does that surprise you?
A little bit. JT's not that old though either.
He's a little bit older than the other two. I mean, he's still not old. Yeah, he's 28. Like he is 3-4 years older than Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson.
So what happens with Saquon moving forward? He just got renegotiated last year. I feel like he just got a pay bump right after the Super Bowl. So
this is JT's third contract. And it's the richest third contract ever for a running back.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, I mean it's the third biggest contract ever for a running back. Period.
Well, that too.
The side of JT's contract, and it might not make sense to you, but I do think he's got a real good relationship with ownership. Carly Ursay
Gordon,
yeah, she had him announce his contract to their fans yesterday as well. Like I do think that's playing a part in how JT's gotten this point, but we'd be disrespectful. We did not say he's that good, and we know
he is that good. He's older.
that good. But he's still in it.
The other guys are just great.
Yeah, they are. But like he has been as well. Like he got paid for what he just did, and that's usually kind of rare in the league. Like you don't see that happen. But he was also towards the latter end of that deal as well. And if they go through a coaching change, you need a guy like him because again, they got to go win this year.
Yeah, I agree.
And somebody asked a question. It's fair. What about Pollard? Like Pollard's been steady, but Pollard would even tell you himself he's not in that tier with those guys.
Tony Pollard is a solid NFL running back.
Very much so.
We're speaking about the elites.
Yes, I mean I think James Conner's solid, but James Conner's not in this conversation, right? We're talking about two totally different things right now. When you look at just who your running backs are, those guys, as you mentioned, are young. Those are tier one dudes.
I think there is a running back we also didn't mention who is kind of in that class who could be one of the more impactful running backs in the NFL this year, and that's David Montgomery for the Texans. Last season, Mina Kimes tweeted this out yesterday, and it's something that we have spoken about a lot this offseason, but she summed it up really well in just one number. The Texans ran the ball on first down at one of the highest rates in football last year, and ranked 31st in yards per carry. I think teams are waking up to the idea that one of the best ways you can help a young quarterback is by giving them a more stable run game and putting them in 3rd and 5 more and 3rd and 4 more because you've picked up more yardage between the tackles on 1st and 2nd down.
I think even just you saying that yesterday in practice, Tajay's run, I feel like, set up Cam's touchdown the next play.
We're going to talk about Tajay in a few minutes, too. Tajay Spears, again, if he remains healthy, has a very important role to play on this football team this year.
I agree.
Robert Saleh said it yesterday. We're going to hear that in 10 minutes.
Jimmy Wise tracking the amount of receptions and pass attempts.
He's leading the Titans in catches right now through training camp. Tajay Spears is.
Skilled players.
Right.
Tajay's got an opportunity, man.
At this point, this is no longer us projecting, hey, Tajay Spears could be great. Right now, he is great at training camp practices. It's not us saying, hey, I think there could be a big role. No. Now we're just stating the fact. Tajay Spears, right now, with health, has a big role for the Tennessee Titans. I almost see it like this, Ramon. I don't even see him as a backup running back right now. I think the Titans have 2 starters at running back, Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears. And I think fans may kind of see that tonight and maybe see what we mean without us being able to go into much more detail on how he is being used and what specifically they're asking him to do, because, again, that's a little bit out of bounds on what we could talk about, and I'm not going to do that. But watch Tajay Spears tonight if you're going to Nissan Stadium, and you're going to see a player that looks like a starter, not a player that looks like a backup. I think right now, Nick Singleton and Khalil Mullings are battling to be the backup. Tajay Spears is a starting running back along with Tony Pollard in this offense. So let's talk more about that. Robert Saleh with some very interesting things to say about Tajay Spears yesterday, who also spoke to the media. You will hear from both of them coming up next.
7 o'clock. Good morning, live from the Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs studio. I'm Justin Hawkins. Rookie quarterback Haynes King for the Carolina Panthers called game last night in the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. As he extended for the game-winning touchdown on a 5-yard rush as time expired. Carolina went on to beat the Cardinals 33-30. King went 21-34 for 180 yards, 2 scores, as well as adding 39 yards on 3 carries, which included the game-winning rushing score. On the Cardinals side, rookie quarterback Carson Beck led the way, going 15 of 19 for 188 yards and a touchdown. Coming up tonight, the Titans training camp heads to Nissan Stadium for the blue and white scrimmage, which is free and open to the fans. Practice is from 6:30 to 8:45 tonight. Head coach Robert Saleh and select players will speak to the media after practice. But yesterday, second-year wide receiver Alec Ayumanner left practice early with a shoulder injury and is getting evaluated with more information to come. In other NFL news yesterday, another running back got paid. The Lions and 3-time Pro Bowl running back Jahmyr Gibbs agreed to a 3-year, $67.5 million extension, makes him the highest paid running back in the NFL. Gibbs overtakes Bijan Robinson's record, which was just set just a couple days ago. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you got to go to USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and the Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
There is a Titans player that we are on the record we will always believe in as long as he is a Tennessee Titans player. And yesterday, the head coach of the Tennessee Titans, Robert Saleh, had some very good things to say about that player. Hour number 2 begins 7 a.m. on a Friday morning. Ramon Foster and Will Bowling. Rhett Bryan's in here sporting a very, very nice Tennessee Titans polo. What's up?
Blue and white scrimmage tonight, Nissan Stadium.
Looks like you're on Team Blue.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm on Team Blue. Absolutely.
Yeah, you are. Perfect.
Yeah.
So should I wear white to round out the booth tonight, or should I also be in blue?
You know who wears blue, right? The offense.
There we go.
Number 1, him, Cameron Anthony Ward. Throwing to number 14, Carnell Tate, 0. Calvin Ridley, 84. Gunnar Helm, like
2, Tajay Spears, who we're about to talk about.
Oh, baby.
Now
we're talking.
Just don't walk by Jeff with that blue on is all I would tell you. Is we
Yeah,
keep
it's
that
like,
all-
you're an offensive player.
Just have a helmet on if you do.
Just be careful.
Man,
Just be
dude don't
careful.
never let up.
He never turns
We
it off.
saw it
man.
yesterday, didn't we?
He was just throwing out warning shots like, you play offense? Okay. All right, bet.
And then
Watch
you know what
this.
Ramon does afterward that too? He goes, "Hey, Jeff, you and me interior guys. Delaney wouldn't get it." Like now, not only are y'all offense versus defense, now Ramon wants to put himself on Jeffrey Simmons' team by saying
We're in the
us
trenches
interior guys.
inside. Yeah.
Like, don't go switch it up now.
I'm here for
Y'all
a
can
good
be
time.
friends, but y'all are not on the same team. You are offense, Jeff is defense.
No, it's work. There's work. There's a work relationship that goes
You are
into the interior
unbelievable.
guys. Ain't that right, Rhett, man?
It is.
Yeah. Like
This will
that's
be
all I'm
fun
saying.
tonight, though, because
It will.
we had a scrimmage a year ago at Nissan Stadium. It was more like a practice. This is a straight up scrimmage. There will be a scoring table that actually you and I will go through.
I bought an abacus. Actually, should I get an abacus or a TI-84 graphing calculator to help put together all the points?
You know, I'm probably more abacus because I'm old school, but I know what you're talking about. No, but Will and I will be on the PA there tonight as things get started. And, we're going to talk about all kinds of Titans things that everybody needs to hear about, and including what the scoring processes are. I have the scoring chart from what the man I call the wizard of Titans football operations, Rob Dodona. That is Coach Robert Saleh's right-hand man. Good dude. Wow. And Rob has got everything ready to roll tonight. This will be fun, though. I have consulted with our Titans radio meteorologist, Davis Nolan, the great Davis Nolan. There is a chance we get a shower tonight. I'm just hoping there's no lightning involved in that. Let's kind of see what happens. Forecast models I see looks like whatever it is going to blow through before we ever get going. So
I like that.
Knock on wood. I'll do that up here.
Right? Absolutely, man.
But yeah, this is going to be fun. And I'm interested to see how many Titans fans show up for this, because this is the last free practice you'll see in current Nissan Stadium. And the claimed tickets have been way up there in numbers.
Tajay Spears said a number yesterday at the podium.
What did he say?
35,000.
Hello.
Even if 2/3 of that actually ends up going to the game, that is still a lot of people.
That's bottom bowl.
Yeah.
Like all
It is
of
bottom-
it.
yeah,
absolutely
That's-
it is.
I would think
Absolutely.
that's close to all the bottom bowl,
Yes.
maybe a little bit more. Like
But yeah, and I love that they're doing it on Friday night because you're not stepping on the toes of high school guys who haven't started.
On high school. No, step on the toes. I'm just playing, right? You
know you are.
I love high school football.
Well, of course, we all do.
We love high school football.
That's where all of it starts.
It does.
But it's a chance to do it on a Friday night to kind of get that Friday Night Lights feel to it. Mm-hmm. And I think the first 10,000 fans get a Titans 2026 schedule magnet to slap on their refrigerator.
I love those.
So this will be a fun night to really kind of kick off the last season of current Nissan Stadium. And I love your previous segment talking about Tajay Spears. He is a main character in this. He really is. And he knows that, for lack of a better term, this is where the rubber meets the road for him. He was not a first-round pick. There is not a fifth-year option. This is year 4 for him. This is it. Mm-hmm. And the only person standing in his way is being available on the field, because when he has been on the field, he has been a loser. How many broken tackles did he force last year?
He led the NFL in forced missed tackles on catches for running backs. Last season, he had, according to
30s.
Pro Football Focus, I believe it was 32. They're making me sign in again. Unbelievable. PFF.
Thanks, Chris Collinsworth.
Why am I not still? Now, here's a guy that's got to put in his password.
Here, let me do the slide in.
26 forced missed tackles on catches.
And that led backs,
the
though,
NFL
right?
among running
Right.
backs, according to PFF.
You know that I'm the president of the fan club of,
And CEO.
You have been.
of Tajay Spears. I want so badly for this young man to just keep going in the right direction. And Titans are blessed to have him and Tony Pollard as the dual backs in this. Because I think you're right. I think that's what they see as, I mean, Robert Saleh put it into existence weeks ago at OTA, availability or whatever. Like, these are the two bell cows.
No doubt.
Let's hear from Robert Saleh real quick. Yesterday, talking about expanding Tajay Spears' role within the offense this year.
When we played them last year, when I was at San Francisco, it felt like him and Tony were obviously the two of the best players on the team, and he's as advertised as I remembered game planning. He was a problem back then, and he's even a bigger problem seeing what he's capable of. And it's pretty cool to see Daves and the staff work together with him, because I think we're going to be able to expand his role.
Follow-up question from a reporter asked, can you get Tajay Spears more touches?
Yeah, we'd like to get him more touches for sure.
What do you mean? It's direct. Answer the question.
okay.
Short and sweet.
All
we
of that
want to
for
get
a
him more
cut.
touches for
Okay.
sure.
All right.
And maybe one of the shortest actualities I've heard in a while.
Yeah. We want them to get.
Yeah, we want to get more
I don't know
carries.
why it's so
End quote.
funny to me. You want to get them more touches? Will, do you want more money?
For sure.
Well done, Hawk. Well done. Sure.
That was very well done.
Brett, do you want more Titans gear?
For sure.
Sure. That's so good.
I need more Titans gear. This is all new stuff. We can't wear the old.
Yeah, I'm going to be like Matt Damon, strapped to the post on the boat, hearing the siren song, walking by the team store tonight with as much new logo stuff as out.
Is that an Odyssey reference? Is that an Odyssey reference?
Yes, it is.
I still haven't seen that on
Be
YouTube.
real, you make a lot of sounds on this show. I don't like that sound from you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
be real.
terrifying, isn't it?
I'm gonna be real. It just sounds like a chicken about to get his head chopped off. I don't like that sound.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna be real.
accurate.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, do you know where it's coming? Like,
Yeah, he's run around the barnyard a bunch, and now he's been caught.
It's been poking at the chicken's been poking at mom.
It's
now
the siren song.
Chicken becomes dinner. You know what I'm saying, Rat? I've helped slaughter a pig before, a hog before. You sound like that right now.
That is a sound unlike. I mean,
wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
It's worse.
That's not what
That's what you sounded like.
That is not at all what I sounded like.
Rat, am I lying? I got Rat with me.
He's not lying.
Why can I smell bacon right as soon as I heard you do that? That's crazy.
Because you about to be put on the griddle real soon.
Me?
Yes.
In this economy?
No. Listen, hey, bacon belly. I mean, what is it? Pig bellies are expensive. I carry
Pork
one.
belly, yeah.
It's not the show right now.
We've had a
we got
lot
football.
of pig slaughter talk between the three of us the last couple of days.
Your observations of with Tajay Spears through, 3 padded practices, 4 padded practices. The guy, first of all, at one point he was leading the team in receptions out of the backfield.
He still is.
And then I know we had a moment, you and Brad Hopkins and I had a moment yesterday when they were working on red zone stuff in the end zone closest to the bubble.
Yep.
And Tajay had as pretty a practice 10-yard run to get into the end zone as you will see. Physical.
Yes.
Offensive line moved Jeff and the guys off of the line of scrimmage and digging, churning, legs moving, second effort, third effort.
It was like going up Mount Eagle where your car downshifts to go up.
Yep.
Like that when Tajay realized the line of scrimmage was moving with the OL. And the one thing we kept saying was, that's the real block. That's the real run. Like those were real plays, not just a training camp setting. Like it was, he downshifted going up that hill, put his head down. You saw him put it and just drove into the end zone. And to me, this ain't a bad thing for the defense. It was an awesome thing for the offense more than anything else. But whatever set that they was in, that's the other part of it too, Rhett. Did they match the defense up personnel-wise because Tajay can play multiple positions on the field? Did they have them in nickel? That's what I didn't get an opportunity to see. We'll be able to see it, of course, on replays in stadiums, or we'll be more keen to looking for that. But the way they can set this offense up, like they can have Tajay in a position where he could be probably the 5th wide receiver or something like that. Motion him into the backfield, have a lighter box, and that's where you capitalize on that type of stuff. I played with a guy like that, and I don't usually reference as much as my former playing career, but like Le'Veon Bell was that. Like that's where I feel like a lot of these young, like Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, like there's a lot of backs in the league, the duality of their position, Rhett. If you can run it, awesome. If you can be a pass catcher threat,
the more you can do, the more you know.
And, like, that's the part. Like, Tony's going to play his part. Tony's getting the rest period of training camp right now where you know you're going to need him during the season.
Tony is Tony. Like,
absolutely.
Like, turn the switch and he'll come out the tunnel and he'll run the ball. Like, it.
Yeah.
Like y'all were saying, with all these backs that are getting huge contracts, he looks like a value because he is the next tier down.
No doubt.
Way more than serviceable. Not quite elite.
Yes.
Gets the job done. Mm-hmm. And so that's why people are probably like, man, that's a value. I'm like, yeah, but listen, Bijan Robinson and all these guys are getting paid. Jahmyr Gibbs especially.
Broke it off.
I mean, earned it.
The cool thing about Tajay, though, is, like you said, I think the coaches know they got a major weapon. And I think Tajay's, like, he looks more relaxed right now. And everybody that you talk to says that we know, get him to the season. I have a feeling he has to know that too. Tajay himself.
I have a little pre-practice ritual because he's one of the first dudes that goes out there, and I'm just taking roll, seeing who's there, who's not. And it's just this exercise to look at body shape, sizes, who wears a red sleeve on his left arm, who wears a white sleeve on their right leg or whatever. And I'll every couple days, I'll check in. You good? Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm good. Like there's just, you can tell he is not settled, but he is grounded.
Yes.
Into he knows the task, he knows the importance and the brevity of this year, and he's dialed in. I mean, that's the thing is, he looks great.
He does.
And we just need to see that tonight. We need to see it on Sunday at padded practice again. We need to see it at the joint practice on Tuesday against the 49ers, next Thursday at Santa Clara at Levi Stadium, and just keep stacking it. That's what we need.
I think the thing, too, that he gives you, kind of to wrap up here before we get to Brett Hubbs on the other side, is the ability to show the defense what this defense's Achilles heel is. Because as attack-minded as this defense is, Robert Saleh was asked about it and agreed yesterday, they will get screened a lot. Mm-hmm. Running backs will catch a lot of passes where offenses will use the aggressiveness of Saleh's defense against him as guys get so far upfield and try to sneak a back behind them and run screens against them. So I wonder how much of their emphasis on the screen game so far in practice is in the scripted parts of training camp to get the defense looks on, hey, here's how we need to sprint to the ball to defend
the old
this.
Iron sharpening iron.
Because
type
teams are going to try to
adage.
do this to us a lot.
Yeah. No, I think there's a lot of calculation to these types of periods and things within practices. After all, the head coach scripts these things out, what he wants and what his points of emphasis are. And who better to know what potential dents in the armor of his 4-3 defense is than him, because he's run it. So
along the same lines, that's why Josh Heupel hired Jim Knowles. With what Jim Knowles and the Ohio State defense did to
Switching
Tennessee
gears.
a couple years ago in the college football playoff. And coming up next,
Radio Pro.
Brent Hubbs will join us to talk about what he has seen from not only the Tennessee quarterbacks, but also from Jim Knowles and the Tennessee defense. Thank you. That's good ammo for this season now that we have that saved. Thank you, Rhett. Brian, I'll bring my graphing calculator tonight for us to keep score.
perfect. Thank you, Texas Instruments.
You get
TI 83.
You bring the abacus, I'll bring the graphing
It'll
calculator.
be fun tonight, though.
It absolutely will. Brent Hubbs will join us to have some fun as well. Coming up next. Ramon Will on 104.5 The Zone. Friday morning rolls on in studio. He's Ramon Foster. I'm Will Bowling. Pleased to be joined by our good friend Brent Hubbs of VolQuest and On3 this morning. Brent, happy Friday. How are you?
I'm doing outstanding. How are you guys this morning?
Oh, we're good. It's just amazing what watching a little football practice does for morale, isn't it?
It changes everything.
It does.
You know, you survived. You know what I mean? Like it is truly a moment of survival. It's like, hey, I got through the off season.
Yes.
And I know some people like baseball, and God bless you for liking baseball, but I need football in my life. And I have football in my life now, so I'm good.
Amen. Amen. I was choosing the Hall of Fame game last night over my Atlanta Braves, so I'm right there with you.
That's understandable with how the Braves have been the last.
Well, they've won 8 in a row. We've got the second best record in baseball. We're looking good right now.
Were you for a while, right? Grant Ramey's been lamenting. He's been lamenting the Braves. I don't follow it. I don't know how good you are. I'm just going by what he said.
Brett, as you know, the Braves could be 110, and Grant Ramey would find a way to lament about the Atlanta Braves, and I say that with love.
He is Eeyore, that's for sure. He is Eeyore when it comes to the Braves.
I love it.
No question.
I love it. Brett, let's start with the quarterbacks. I know routes on air and what you guys have been able to see. It's early, and this process is a long one that is just beginning. But what has it looked like out there so far for Faison Brandon and George McIntyre?
Yeah, I think they've been, for the start of camp, they've been fine. I mean, as I wrote in the war room this morning, nobody's getting cut. You know, nobody's got a red tag in their locker, and nobody's going to the Hall of Fame. It's somewhere in between, and you know, it's on track. And you know, a week from tomorrow, Tennessee will scrimmage for the first time. That'll tell a lot. You know, that'll be a great starting point, because sometimes when, like in routes versus air, when you're going through, and even if you complete a ball and your coach is going through every fundamental flaw that you had when you threw that ball, sometimes it's hard to judge like what was good and what was not good. And then, Ramon, as you know, when you play 11 on 11, the players come to the forefront. Like when a coach is not out there, maybe it's not the fundamentalist, most pretty thing that you've ever seen, but it ends up being a touchdown.
Yeah.
And if you make enough of those, it's okay. You know, I mean, it's all right if it's not the perfect, most beautiful thing in the world. It's who can make plays, and we'll start to learn that next Saturday when Tennessee scrimmages for the first time.
Brent, what is the latest on Ethan Davis and Ty Redmond as they have been absent from the practice field so far?
I anticipate Ethan Davis practicing on Saturday. He's not on crutches. He's not in a boot. He's not, you know, he's not limping around big. I think that was just total precautionary. It's a acclimation, shorts and shoulder pad, or shorts and T-shirts day. He's a guy who's been here 4 years. He knows what he's doing, so I just don't think they took any chances there. He's also a guy who's dealt with injury his whole career, so you're certainly not going to take a chance on that becoming something else. So I expect him to go on Saturday. I don't expect Ty Redmond to be back for another week or so. He's dealing with an illness, no injury, no problem, you know, structurally or physically that way. He's just dealing with an illness that's going to have to clear up, and it should clear up here in the next week and a half. He should be back ready to go. The good news is for both those positions, it's actually an okay thing, because the young guys need the work, and Tennessee's got to find depth at corner. This forces that depth at corner. This forces you to find some stuff, because you don't have as many bodies as you need out there right now.
Joined by Brent Hubbs of VolQuest on 3 this morning. Hubbs, the big lettuce or big jalapeno get Ty Redmond or something this weekend? Is that what it was? Big virus?
No, he's got a. I guess a virus is the right word for it, but he's just dealing with an illness. And again, I don't think they're. I mean, in talking to people, it's really unfortunate. It popped up literally first of the week type deal, and they anticipate that he will be back in another week or so. I would think, but. Again, he's fine. I got tickled yesterday when the news broke. You know, there was people sort of joking, but halfway not joking. You know, he's holding out and all this other stuff. It's like, man, dude's sick. Yeah. I mean, he's just sick. He wants to be out there, and he'll be back out there sooner than rather than later, which is obviously good news for Tennessee, because he's very important.
And the other side behind Ty Redmond is as good as he played last year. He probably got his holdout money taken care of early in the offseason, right?
Well, I mean, I'll say this. I'm not a part of negotiations, but If Tyler Redmond didn't get paid in December, then Tyler Redmond needs to find a new agent.
There it is.
Yeah, 100%.
There it is.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not one of those, but if you had that year unexpected and you were basically a freshman All-American, freshman All-Conference, and you led the team in PBUs as a freshman and were the best corner or one of the best corners at the end of the year, I mean, he was not way behind Colton Hood in terms of production down the stretch of the season. Yeah, he should have got paid, and I'm sure he did.
Hey, Hubs, I'm not sure if you've seen it on social media because we got so much football, but the internet's decided. Just based off of one pass between Faison and George McIntyre, Faison's the guy. Have you seen that as well?
Well, I mean, that's a tale old as time. You know, my Peter Brady's coming out big time this morning on the air. Sorry about that. That's a tale old as time, right? Yeah. I mean, we saw it in 1994 against Alabama. No internet, but Brandon Stewart led Tennessee to a field goal in the second quarter against Alabama, and the Tennessee fans wanted Brandon Stewart. And after that game, Peyton Manning was only playing because his last name was Manning. He wasn't the best quarterback. And the reality is Brandon Stewart went the wrong way about 85% of the time on that drive that led to a field goal.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's happened long before the internet. People make quick judgments as soon as they see anything, and that's what we do as fans. There's nothing wrong with it. But the coaches aren't making that judgment. Again, it's just going to come down to scrimmage work. It really is. I mean, it's at the end of the day, which guy, by whatever means necessary, as Joey Halsey said on Tuesday, you know, you better not be trying to put a square peg through a round hole. You better be playing to whatever that guy's traits are. Whoever gives you, with their skill set, the best chance to move the ball and put it in the end zone is who's going to be your quarterback. It's not going to be completion percentage. It's not going to be, you know, man, his release is so much better than this guy's release, or this zip is so much better, or, man, his legs are so much better, or, man, he makes, you know, he knows it on the board. He knows it inward and outward better than everybody else. Man, when you put the ball down and you start playing 11 on 11, who can play? Yeah. Right? Like who can move the ball and get it into the end zone? I mean, that's football. And I don't care what level of football it's at, you know, whether it's Ben Roethlisberger or Lamar Jackson or Peyton Manning. All those guys play the game differently. But who gives their franchise the best chance to win? Tennessee's making that same decision at quarterback here over the course of the next couple of weeks.
Hubs, when you look at this offensive line group right now as well, I see Ori's working on the right side, but the wild card in all of this, man, and it's a great spot to be at if you're a coach. But Sham Umarov, man, he's got experience. He's got playing time. He's an older guy as well, man. Just how is this group coming together right now, I guess, as far as the right side of this offensive line is concerned?
Well, what's interesting with Sham is, you know, Ramon, last year we only saw him play the left side.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've flipped Wendell to the right side because Sham was so much more comfortable at the left side. They almost presented it as if he wasn't physically capable of playing the other side. Like he couldn't get the right hand on the ground or something. I don't know. But, I mean, he was a left side only guy. And then watching him in fall camp to this point, he's getting a lot of work on the right side as well as the left side. And, man, if he's created that kind of position flexibility for himself, then, you know, when you're Glenn Ellerbe, A, you have depth if he's not a starter, and B, in getting your best five on the field, now it would be getting your best five in their best positions on the field. Wow. Is Wendell Moy better at left or is he better at right? Is Sham fine at right or does he have to be at left? It just creates some depth and creates more competition there. I think the Ori Williams storyline is the storyline, though, of this offensive line. He's getting every opportunity right now at the right tackle position. You know, you don't have to make a decision in the next week, but you'll have to make a decision midway through fall camp. Is he going to be my right tackle, and I'm just going to rep Jesse Perry there to keep him ready if we need him there, or is Jesse Perry really my best option at right tackle, and then I go with Sham and Wendell Moy at the guard positions? There's a lot of position. There's some position flexibility, but more importantly for Glenn Ellerbe, there's options. And he really hasn't had these kind of options before, both at tackle and at the guard spot. So that'll be highly competitive over the course of the next couple of weeks. I mean, they could theoretically return 5 starters from a season ago, or they could go Ori Williams and return 4 starters to the field in the starting lineup and then play the transfers. So Ori Williams will dictate a lot of those things this fall, because Jesse Perry is going to start on the right side at one of the positions. It's just a matter of which one.
Brent Hubbs of Allquest, our guest this morning on Ramon and Will. Brent, how good does David Sanders look in person? Because I was showing a video to Rhett Bryan the other day of David Sanders going through rep and said, hey, I think in a year when we do draft coverage for Titans Radio, we're going to be talking a lot about this guy, the way he looks.
He's purdy. Him purdy. It's amazing. A year ago, it was all about trying to put on 35 pounds, and it didn't matter what it could be. It was, if that was midnight Taco Bell, if that was a 20-piece at McDonald's in the 24-hour drive-through, whatever to get the weight on and then survive. He is out of survival mode and in thriving mode. He's very comfortable on the left side. That's home for him. He feels most comfortable there. But more importantly, from a physical standpoint, he's very different. He's heavier, but he's leaner. He's got more muscle mass than he's ever had. His trunk, it feels, he says feels better than it's ever felt. He feels like he's got more torque. He's got more foundation for pass sets. I don't think you're going to see David Sanders in survival mode this fall at left tackle. I think you'll see him in a mode where he thrives. And I think he's had a terrific offseason. It was going to happen naturally anyway as he matured. But I think with his strength staff, and you're hearing this from every player, they just feel different. There's a lot of confidence in this team and where they're at physically based on what Derek Owens and his staff got done with them this offseason. And that confidence shows. Now, the proof will be in the pudding when the pads go on and it starts to get real. But certainly both sides of the ball at all positions feel really confident about where they're at. And David Sanders should feel confident. He looks as good as he's ever looked.
Brent, I love hearing the stories that you and Ramon have both told about John Chavis versus David Cutcliffe and offense versus defense in scrimmage settings and in practice settings. I know you wrote this week about the kinds of looks that Jim Knowles is giving Joey Halzle as the offense, and Joey Halzle kind of feels like they're going through grad school, like he talked about this week. How much of the kitchen sink is Jim Knowles about to throw at this quarterback battle, as maybe Tennessee's worried less about these guys feeling really good about themselves and having confidence and maybe throwing everything about them and just seeing who can jump into the deep end of the pool and swim over these next couple of weeks?
Oh, I think he's already throwing it at him. From day one, he's got about 70% of his defense in, and a lot of the foundation of his defense, as George McIntyre said this week, is about deception. And what he wants to do is he does not want the quarterback to know where everybody's coming from or where everybody's really lining up at. So there'll be times this fall where Tennessee fans are going to be screaming at the TV because it's going to look like somebody's not lined up the right way, or they look lost, or they look confused. But a lot of that's by design. Because in this day and age of football, with helmet communication and with so much check with me at the line of scrimmage, offensive coordinators were taking a lot of the decision-making off of the play to the quarterback. Okay, it's real simple. We're going to do this pre-snap. Here's the look they're giving us pre-snap. I know I have this. Well, if the pre-snap look is very different than the post-snap look, then it puts it on the quarterback to make the decision. And I think that's what Jim Knowles does. That's what Jim Knowles has to practice every day. So this offensive staff is not going to know the defensive script and what they're running. Vice versa, the defensive staff is not going to know the offensive script that they're running in drills and in practice. And so you're truly going to play football, not just in scrimmage settings, but anytime you get in 11-on-11 work, and even sometimes in 7-on-7 work, you're going to show and try to make the quarterback really work post-snap. And that's what Jim Knowles is about. I got a little bit tickled yesterday in our practice viewing. We were at our last period. We were getting ready to get politely ushered out and sent on our merry ways. And there was about 4 minutes left in the period. And I looked over, and I'm on the offensive side of the field. I'm watching routes versus air. And about 25 feet down to my right, Jim Knowles is standing there with a headset on, and he's watching the offense. And he watches about 4 minutes of the offense, and he's just taking notes on what he's seeing with the offense while his defensive coaches are on the other field finishing up some fundamental work. And the defense was coming over, and they were getting ready to do some one-on-ones and some one-on-ones in the passing game and in the line of scrimmage stuff. But Jim Knowles was just sitting there observing and just taking notes about what he was seeing, not to scheme up in practice, but just what are they doing here and wow, if I get that look, what would that look like if somebody did that to me and that type of thing? It was really fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen a defensive coordinator pay attention to the offensive practice field, but Jim Knowles gave it a good 5 to 10 minutes worth of attention yesterday as we were leaving. Kind of unique. You don't see that very often.
That's pretty fascinating right there, man. Hubs, I want to switch gears with you real quick, if you don't mind. Is there anybody that's been able to stop Rick Barnes from smiling with the transfers and players that he's got this offseason?
No. There's. I mean, the only people smiling bigger might be the players who are getting their paychecks every month. You know, when he put that roster together. But I mean, Rick Barnes got a lot of parts. I mean, he has got a lot of pieces. You know, they've got to come together from a chemistry standpoint, and you know, all those things that you do that Rick Barnes loves doing as a coach. Mm-hmm. But this is a talented group that has got lofty, and rightfully so, lofty expectations. And you know, in getting Washington, he got one of the, I guess, remaining pieces that he needed to create some depth in the post, a little more depth, and obviously some D1 or some Power 4 experience. It's a guy who can protect the rim. He's got some versatility. He can do some back-to-the-basket stuff, but he can also step out a little bit and even play the stretch 4 if you want to. But the big thing for Rick Barnes is protecting the rim. And, you know, Felix Okpara was terrific at protecting the rim for Tennessee. And I'm not saying that's who Washington is, but they need a body type that can block that can play above the rim and block some shots, because you don't take charges in the men's game anymore. You know, with freedom of movement and verticality and cylinder and all these other phrases that we use that nobody understands, it's hard to take a charge, and you got to be able to block shots. And I think getting shot blockers in there is important. And I think Washington, when he got his injunction win, that was a very obvious place that Tennessee was going to try to go and get done, and they obviously did.
Hubs, on the recruiting front as well, man, you feel like we got a lock since football is back. But the Vols seem to be very strategic in how they're going about recruiting. But in-state for this 2028 class, man, seems to be very hot, man. Ohio State's in on Pierce Washington out of the Memphis area, Jeremy Laster at Beach, and also Jermaine Cobbins up in Springfield. Those seem to be some really high-caliber guys that the Vols may want to try to lock in. How is that class kind of, you know, getting on campus and shaping up when you look at the way the Vols are looking to recruit?
Well, you know, it's what's interesting is used to, man, you would say, golly, this is an unbelievable in-state class. Like, we've never seen this at Tennessee, in the state of Tennessee. And it's just become the norm now. Mm-hmm. It really has. I mean, the football in the state of Tennessee, the talent in the state of Tennessee is really, really good. Everybody around the country is recognizing it. Certainly Ohio State's recognized it, and other schools that are coming down here and trying to do work. Tennessee's certainly doing their work and got to get guys on campus, and that's what this fall's about. You know, it's victory laps for the 27 class who you have committed and locked down, and then it's a handful of potential flip targets, but the primary goal is 28s and 29s, and it'll start in-state. You look at what's available at the Baylor School in the next couple of classes. You look at what's available at BGA. I mean, you know, listen, no offense to BGA, but there were some years there where if you said BGA had a college football prospect, people looked at you like you're crazy. But the commitment they've made to football is fantastic. And the result is they're winning, and they're winning big, and rightfully so. They've got talent that's D1 talent, Power 4 level talent. You've got it all across the mid-state in Nashville. Memphis is got talent, as they always have. So it's a focal point, a priority for Tennessee. It was a priority in spring when they went out for spring evaluations. It was a priority in January, because we don't do in-home visits anymore in January for the class. You don't have to do those things now. You go to schools. Head coaches go to schools, and they go see kids. They go see coaches. And obviously for Tennessee, it starts in the state of Tennessee, and it goes out from there. And Josh Heupel and his staff have really made Tennessee a priority. They haven't gotten everybody, but they've done a good job of getting most all of their priority targets in state, and that'll be the focal point for 28 and 29 classes as well.
Brent, I wonder if that means that Josh Heupel could be interested in bringing back the old helicopter trick to watch high school football games in Middle and East Tennessee this fall.
You know, I've never asked him what he thinks of a helicopter. I mean, a man who grew up in the winds of South Dakota, he might have a little bit of fear of a helicopter. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him someday about his helicopter world. But, you know, it's you try to get to as many places as you can. You know, you try to get to be visible on Friday nights. And I think the helicopter thing is, generates a little internet buzz. I don't know how much it means to a prospect in this day and age, but it's good. It's good buzz and fodder for the internet to everybody talk about. And the kid, I don't know. I mean, unless you're going to stop the game and land it at midfield, I'm not sure how much the kid's probably really paying attention. Some people in the crowd are, and he hears about it, but I don't know that he goes, man, I'm going to that school because they sent the coach in a helicopter. Unless the pilot's got a big briefcase of cash for him for his NIL deal, that might be more important than who's in the helicopter.
I love it. Good stuff.
Does Mike from Franklin and Knoxville know that you took a shot at his school, BGA, like that too?
I did not take a shot at his school.
I was just compliment. I was just
Ramon. Comprehension, my friend.
Bobby Bentley's got him rolling.
Listen, it was just Friday.
Listen, Bobby Bentley's a hell of a football coach.
Yes,
that was a great hire by BGA. They put a great roster together, and Mike and Franklin and the fine folks at BGA went to work and said, you know what, we're going to compete and we're going to go win in athletics. And they went and hired a coach to help them win, and they've certainly put a roster together of talent that gives them a chance to win. They had a great year last year, obviously, and everybody knows that they're going to be a handful this year again as well. The private school sector in Nashville is good. I mean, it's not just one or two schools anymore. There's a lot of schools playing in that sandbox right now and trying to win in athletics, which only makes the competition in the mid-state at the private school sector better than it's ever been.
No doubt about
it. Don't get me. Hey, Ramon, you're not getting me in trouble this morning. You keep trying, man. You keep playing that game if you want to, but you're not doing that to me.
I mean,
no, sir. No, sir. Not on this Friday. It ain't happening. Keep trying.
He got football in his veins right now.
Bring me the ugly, Ramon. As Coach Dickey used to say, bring me the ugly. Bring me the ugly. I'm coming. I'm ready.
Brett Hubbs of AllQuest with us Fridays at 7:20. The best of the best. Thank you, Brett, as always. Appreciate you.
It, Hubbs.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend, all right?
You too. Yes, sir. Brett Hubbs of AllQuest, presented by Ascend Federal Credit Union, your financial partner for every stage of life.
You see me poking the bear a little bit right there.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Coming up, another extension in the NFL was just announced. We'll give an interior offensive lineman a little bit of love. We tend to do that from time to time on this show. And we give love to Ramon's football crush, who crushed it last night in primetime. We'll talk about that next. Ramon Will on 104.5 The Zone. Wrapping up the first half of your Friday morning. You will hear a great visit with Titan center Austin Schlottman coming up in 30 minutes. Loved getting to talk with him and catch up with him yesterday. I think you'll enjoy what he had to say and how much film he's watched on Ramon in his NFL career already.
It's funny. Hog hit me in my ears like, there's no cussing in that, right? I was like, man, he's an offensive lineman. Of course we know how to do interviews the right way. No cursing.
My bad for mistaking.
You
No
know I'm
cussing.
going to defend the O-line no matter what.
I would have told you.
Yeah, he would have told us, yeah. Audio was pretty solid, though.
Sounds great.
All right, perfect. Well, we'll be set and ready to roll, man.
Radio professional Ramon Foster with the app on his phone to be able to
Man, just shout
record.
out Brad Willis and Philip Noel. They set me up with that app last year, or that app last year, and it just works really good, surprisingly.
Well, maybe somebody is cursing in a good way this morning up in Buffalo. Guard Osiris Torrance just received a new contract from the Buffalo Bills. 4 years, $78.4 million with 46 guaranteed in the interior of the Buffalo offensive line, making him the NFL's 7th highest paid guard.
Go off, Osiris. Out of Florida, correct? If I'm
Gator.
not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Transfer from LSU. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Good on him. I liked him coming out. He kind of had a little bit of his struggles, I feel like, early, but he played early as well. He grew up in a way that I feel like you need to in the league. And also the other part that's good for him, man, he's around a veteran group that's kind of played a little bit. His right tackle, left tackle's played for a while. And it's easy to give those type of extensions as well, man, when you win. They're trying to keep the band together. I think they're going to probably try to move on from Deion Dawkins in the next year or two, and having Osiris be a part of that, the right tackle be a part of the centers already signed. Like they got, I feel like almost 4 of the 5 locked in for the next few years.
Well, maybe that means Osiris Torrance will be the one modeling their uniforms in the future, like Deion Dawkins was.
I'm all for the big man love. Deion Dawkins didn't look good in that uniform.
Take that jersey off.
Man, take that off, man. Take that off, man. That's the way I was looking at him. But he's an OG in the league, man, and he does a lot of stuff Deion Dawkins does for the Buffalo Bills community.
Last night's Hall of Fame game, very fun.
Put my phone down now.
Haynes King.
Who?
21 of 34, 219 yards, 3 touchdowns. Carson Beck looked good. I saw Pardon My Take tweeted a picture of Tom Brady shaking hands after an AFC championship game with Peyton Manning and said, Haynes King and Carson Beck on a random August night.
Beautiful. Cinema, man.
33-30, Panthers get the win on a walk-off touchdown run from former Georgia Tech quarterback Haynes King.
I told, man, listen, I'm into that game last night. And I'm watching like Haynes King. I tweeted about it. I text Shaw and said, hey, if y'all ain't got nothing going on, Haynes King is on television right now, man. And he did not let us down.
It's your guy.
I've been telling y'all about Haynes King. I've been saying it for the longest.
And not only, I'll give you even more credit. Not only did you like him as a college quarterback, you said you think this guy has an NFL future.
He does. He fits what the game is. Like he's discount Josh Allen to me. The way I look at him, like he's able to run the ball, but I feel like he's safer with it. Like you don't get that type of toughness. Like you run the risk of having injuries, but he's a big guy. Like he's going to run the ball.
6'2", 212 is what he's listed at.
Listen.
We've said it before. This is what Diego Pavia thinks Diego Pavia is. In the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But for the fan that is wondering why Diego Pavia is not in the NFL, you got to be 6'2", 212.
Yeah, man.
To be able to play that style of quarterback and have some kind of success. And I'm not basing this off one Hall of Fame game, but I'm basing it off the fact that Haynes King is on a roster right now.
Yeah. And for that particular reason, and also a draft pick too. Like being a running quarterback ain't a bad thing coming into the NFL.
But you better be able to take a hit.
Yes, you better have some size.
And Diego Pavia can take a hit, but can he take an NFL hit?
Well, can he also make the passes? Like that was the thing though too. And also the other part as far as making the NFL, you have to meet those requirements. Like the 6'2" side of it does matter. If you're gonna be 5'10", you better have a friggin' you better be a road runner out here with speed behind you as well. Like. The part that I liked about Haynes King game last night and just watching him in college, he knows how to pass it. He knows when to get rid of it. Like he overthrew the wide receiver going on a wheel route. I felt like had him wide open, overthrew it, but ended up getting that same pass back later in the game. 2 touchdowns last night, didn't hurt his team.
He's big. Like he is a strong quarterback taking hits.
I stand me some, Haynes King. I don't know what his career is going to be, but I did look at that situation and I looked at that situation last night. I said, that can cause a little chaos if they don't get Bryce Young signed quickly. I know it's a preseason game. Haynes King is a rookie and don't know for his left from his right when it comes down to what the NFL game plans are going to be. But that style of backup and opportunity he had last night, he earned himself some coin and probably got a good bit of conversation in that Carolina Panthers market on Friday morning.
Carson Beck, 11 of 14, 148, a touchdown.
Man,
last night as well.
Carson Beck haters are upset right now.
Mm-hmm.
Darrington, man, he showed out last night.
He looked good.
I ain't even
He
calling.
looked really good. 15 of 19 for 188 and a touchdown. That was really stat.
And 1 sack, and he took a safe sack as well. He didn't do anything stupid with the ball in the pocket. For as bad as their preseason tape looked, Arizona, they actually put together a good game.
They did.
Also was watching it last night, too. Fine. It was a safety, hit a wide receiver in the head. Just fine. That's a fine. You can't be doing that in the preseason.
The long throw to Jalen Brooks, too, down the sideline, the 49-yard
that was it.
completion. I literally just watched that and physically, without even trying to go, ooh.
Yeah.
Watching that hit. But it was a great throw by Carson Beck.
Great throw. Great catch by Brooks as well, too, on that one.
Listen, man, bad football
into it
is still so much better than good versions of so many other sports.
You know what? And I'll take another.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But legit,
great appetizer.
That game was just good last night.
We said yesterday it's like the basket of bread that you get. These are like O'Charlie's rolls. This was Texas Longhorn with the Texas Longhorn, Texas Roadhouse with the honey butter. These are the best rolls. When you ask the waiter, hey, can we get another basket of rolls with some extra butter, please? You know what? Just bathe me basically in that honey butter. Just send 4 of those little things over here, and we'll be good to go. That was the Hall of Fame game last night.
It really was. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Ramon, there is a developing story on social media.
About what?
Titans fans are upset about something that was just revealed to them on social media.
Is it Osiris Torrance?
It has nothing to do with Osiris Torrance.
Okay.
Titans fans are upset, and I'll tell you why coming up next.
Have you heard that a lot of corporate-owned chain jewelry stores are shutting their doors? Well, so many smart shoppers have figured out that cookie-cutter jewelry is just boring, and mediocre service, y'all, is unacceptable. That's why Genesis Diamonds is having wreck success. They're locally owned, staffed by real experts with warranties and guarantees that are unheard of. With personal attention, with case after case of unique fashion-forward designer jewelry with no attitude, no pushy salespeople, no inflated pricing games, Genesis not only guarantees you the best prices, but their quality is second to none. The world's top bridal designers have chosen Genesis as an authorized retailer because they meet the highest standards. Whether you're looking for a classic ring or ultra-modern ring, a natural diamond, or even a lab-grown diamond, Genesis has every option at every price point for you, and you will love the laid-back, fun experience as well. It's as far from a Wall Street corporate box store as you can get. Genesis Diamonds, they're located in Green Hills and Cool Springs, and of course, do not miss their amazing selection of luxury pre-owned Rolex watches.
If you have a 2, 3, or 4% mortgage rate, don't refinance it because you don't have to. You can still get cash out of your home. Introducing Loan Pronto's zero-cost equity loan. Hey, it's Will Bowling. That's right. With Loan Pronto, you can get all the cash you need without touching your first mortgage and without any fees. One local homeowner just got $100,000, paid off all their credit cards, their existing HELOC, remodeled their kitchen, and saved over $1,500 per month. And it gets better. There's no hard credit pull up front, usually no appraisal, no long drawn-out process, and listen, no closing costs. You may even be able to skip your next 2 house payments, so call Loan Pronto now. Leave your low-rate mortgage intact, but get the cash you need in as little as 2 weeks without paying closing costs. That's online at loanpronto.com. See how much you can get right now at 615-499-5780. That's 615-499-5780. Online at loanpronto.com. For qualified homeowners, equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
A day at the spa, the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, or any occasion. Lavish and luxurious, yet affordable. A grand gesture, yet simple for you. The gift card from A Moment's Peace. Give her the gift she won't buy herself. An escape, a bit of luxury. Something special that shows more than just words. A gift from A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall. Call 615-224-0770 or go online at amomentspeace.com anytime.
.803, good morning, live from the Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs studio. I'm Justin Hawkins. Rookie quarterback Haynes King for the Panthers called game last night in the Hall of Fame game as he extended for the game-winning touchdown on a 5-yard rush as time expired. Carolina went on to beat the Cardinals 33-30. King went 21 of 34 for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns, as well as adding 39 yards on the ground with 3 carries, including the game-winning rushing score. Coming up tonight, the Titans training camp heads to Nissan Stadium for the blue and white scrimmage, which is open to the fans. Practice is from 6:30 to 8:45 tonight. Yesterday, though, second-year wide receiver Alec Ayuman left practice early with a shoulder injury and is getting it evaluated with more information to drop soon. In other NFL news, more contracts coming down the pipeline this morning. Bills reached an agreement with guard Osiris Torrance on a 4-year, $78.4 million contract extension, including $46 million guarantee, making him the NFL's 7th highest paid guard in the NFL. Yesterday, the Lions and 3-time Pro Bowl running back Jahmyr Gibbs agreed to a 3-year, $67.5 contract extension, making him the highest paid running back in the NFL. Gibbs now overtakes Bijan Robinson's record, which was set earlier this week. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you got to go to USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and the Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Second half of the show getting started on Ramon and Will. Friday morning here already. Blue and white scrimmage tonight. Hope you're having a great start to your morning. Hope to see you tonight. Tajay Spears said at the podium yesterday, there may be like 30,000 of you at Nissan Stadium for free. Go on SeatGeek, head to Tennessee Titans, see blue and white scrimmage, grab you some tickets and come on down. Maybe get some new Titans gear, new logos, new jerseys, gear up for the season, and maybe see a new look, Ramon, for something the Titans fans are not happy about right now on social media.
What, man?
T-Rack has had a makeover.
Like, did they?
I want you to go on Twitter right now. I don't want you to go look at the fan analysis yet. Go to @Titans _TRAC. I want you to live on air tell me what you think about the new look of beloved Tennessee Titans mascot, T-Rex.
Transformation is complete. All right. Okay. All right.
He's gray now.
He is great. It looks like a raccoon to me.
Thank you.
He looks like a raccoon.
Justin and I were arguing about that in the break. No, we didn't. Raccoons aren't brown like that.
They can be.
That's more like a coyote.
There are some brown raccoons. Now, the more Tennessee native ones are mostly gray and black, just like that. Yes, I understand.
Is this the Tennessee Titans still? It looks like a raccoon.
Yeah.
I mean, that T-Rex.
I think it's great.
That's what I think of when I look at the raccoon.
And then look at his Avi now. He's got a cool little cartoon of him holding a helmet.
I'm glad they got rid of the
more
big
inviting.
tongue sticking out.
Of course, I see somebody say, I ain't feeling it. It's new. That's why you're not feeling it. I get it.
I like it a lot. I think I'm in the minority so far. I think it's great.
I'm messing with it. I'm being real with you.
I'm glad they got rid of the tongue. I didn't like the tongue. I thought
The tongue like he just licked windows like insanely.
Austin Stanley tweeted this and texted us. Apparently there is a baby book called Kiss Those Toes.
Huh?
I'm just quoting. That's about raccoons. It's a book for children. And it's a mother and baby raccoon. And it's a children's book, and it looks a lot like the new T-Rex. Again, why? Because that's what raccoons look like.
Kind of looks
I don't know. I think it's great.
What people choose to get mad at throws me off sometimes.
What I want to know is whose job was it to go secure the live raccoon to walk across the Titans logo in the facility to film this video? Because yesterday T-Rac tweeted 7 a.m. tomorrow at GMA, and there's a video of a live raccoon, not a cartoon, a gray raccoon walking across the Titans logo. I want to know whose job it was to get that raccoon and whose raccoon is it.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm afraid of raccoons.
Really?
I don't want nothing to do with them.
I'm sorry.
I think they're too smart.
Oh,
They're way too smart. They got like fingers almost. I feel like as animals.
Yeah, you just showed us that GIF on the camera.
I'm telling you, like this. Like I'm afraid of. Like I think they know more than they're supposed to. Like a rabbit, a possum.
Such a random fear for you.
Yes, it is. Like no, I'm not messing with a raccoon.
Lock eyes.
Not even look. No, seriously.
You feel the same way about skunks?
I'm cool with skunks.
What?
Yeah,
skunks could actually do harm to you.
They will ruin your sleep.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Skunks, I think that's a fair one. But raccoons, I think they're kind of cute.
Yeah, raccoons, they carry rabies at times. Like they know how to attack. Like that's the thing about a raccoon.
I think they're adorable.
A skunk wants to spray you and run away. A raccoon is like, man, they get up on their hind feet. They eat like what your animals eat. They'll eat dog food. They'll eat cat food.
Okay, well then take care of your dang dog food. Throw it away.
Well, listen, what I'm telling you is they're smart enough to know this was left here for me because the humans don't understand how to take care of themselves, so I'll take care of it for them. Like a raccoon will just be chilling and watching you.
Yeah.
Like
they're not doing any harm. Just let them be.
I'm not into like if you bring a raccoon into this room, I'm walking out.
Why would I do that? I have no incentive to bring a raccoon into this room.
We invite all kind of people into the studios. Well,
yeah, but that's not a person.
We have a nature guy here by the name of Robert Walsh. Okay.
Okay. Well, then tell him not to bring in a raccoon.
I'm not into it.
A raccoon.
They're not.
As they say, a new girl.
They're not to be messed with.
Okay.
And I think
this is a children's mascot.
I'm cool with it.
You're cool with T-Rac, just not.
If we can be real, can I be real for a second on the radio?
I would love for you to be real.
If you didn't know any better of what T-Rac was, the brown version of him,
yeah,
you'd almost think he was a coyote.
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up. Barstool did a video a couple of weeks ago where they literally walked around and asked. It was a 2.5-minute video, Ramon, and a guy asked something like 20 employees, what animal is the Tennessee Titans mascot? You know how many of them got it right? 0.
See what I'm saying?
In a 2.5-minute video of Barstool Sports, the people who talk about sports, they asked them, hey, what is the Titans mascot? They were like, is it a Titan? Is it a coyote? None of them knew what it was. Now, when you look at this mascot, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's a raccoon.
Really?
It looks like a raccoon now.
Listen.
The old one does look like a coyote. You're right.
It does to me. Like, here's the other thing about raccoons. Like, JLTB put it in the chat. Like, they will peel back your roof and get in your attic. And they will live there. They will live amongst, like, your insulation in your house. way too smart to be called rodents. Okay, is all I'm saying. And the people that have them as pets,
Aren't they marsupials?
I don't know what they are.
I don't think they're technically rodents. They're marsupials.
You sure?
Yeah.
The trash marsupials, aren't they like the kangaroos that like put them in their pouch? They don't do that.
Oh, they're not marsupials.
Yeah, they're not
Okay,
marsupials.
right.
Come on, man. Get your science together, Will.
Possums. Possums are marsupials.
Yes, those are. They carry their babies on their backs. I'd much rather deal with a possum, even though they're hideous looking, than I would. And
Oh, no. Possums are not cute.
Stop.
Raccoons are kind of cute.
Here's the thing. Possums, they take care of your backyard by getting rid of all the little ticks and like little small like insects that you don't want. Raccoons, they take. I'm telling
Unless
you, and
you
they
train
offend you.
Possums are
Stop
ugly.
Stop with the domestication of raccoons. We're not doing that.
I'm not saying domesticated.
No, but
I'm just saying that
Hawk
I
was.
see possums as gross, ugly with diseases. And raccoons,
need
I'm
them.
like, oh, little raccoon.
No.
Like, stay over there, but like, oh.
At least you
Possums-
don't have to teach a possum to play dead.
Possums
They
are
do that on
actually
their own.
relatively clean, just so you guys know.
Really?
Yes, they are.
I
They
don't-
do a lot of the dirt. They just look that way. They're almost just like, I mean, it's like offensive linemen. Like, you don't think they're athletes. They just look that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I look at possums. They're necessary for nature and the ecosystem, most definitely. Raccoons, not so much. Absolutely not in my case.
I think it's a fine refresh. I don't think this needs to be a big think piece about.
We are getting loaded with calls because of the refresh right now. I'm into the new refresh.
Justin, I think you have one of them already on air.
Do you really?
Hold on. Let me put Chris back on hold.
That brother was talking to nobody.
Let's go to Bam on the phones. I think somebody was on air, but it was potted down on the board, so they probably thought they were on air this whole time. That's okay. We'll
had a three-man show there for a minute.
Chris, we'll get to you in 1 second. Let's go to Bam in Nashville first, though. Bam, what do you
What's
think?
up,
Good morning.
Bam?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean,
No, Bam, see, don't let people on social media skew your view of this. This
No,
version.
I'm not,
come
man.
on.
Listen.
Why?
Listen,
Why,
I'll be
Bam?
I've grown up with T-Rack the way T-Rack has been. I have grown up with him. My son has grown up with him. So, I mean, I'm not out on it, but I'm just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wish they would have showed us this last night at the stadium. I think I would have probably had a better view on it, seeing it in person. Maybe there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there would have been, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's new. That's why.
I know. Listen.
But when
I'm
you
all
go out
about
and get new hairstyles and new cars,
New jerseys.
and new jerseys, you cool with that?
Man, look, I was there when they did the jersey reveals. I was there last night when we did a whole bunch of new stuff that I'll inform y'all about. That was pretty crazy. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just kind of like, it don't hit the same way that the jerseys hit. It don't hit the same way that, you know what I mean, I ain't out on it, man. I'm just, Will, you feel me on this? Will, do you feel me on this?
I mean, maybe I just don't. It just doesn't move the needle for me that much. I think it's fine. Like, I mean, I grew up with T-Rack also. I haven't maybe thought that much about T-Rack to begin with. Like, respectfully. Like, it's not something that is a major deal for me in either direction. I think it's fine.
Man, look,
I think it looks more like a raccoon.
All I'm gonna say is everything is definitely changing with the Titan. Like, we did some stuff yesterday that was pretty like mind-boggling and jarring. That's gonna be like new. Everything is new here, so I think it's gonna take everybody even a second to get adapted to the new chants and all that other stuff. So it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's just a whole lot of new.
You know what
You know
helps
what I'm
it? Winning helps
that?
it. Winning.
And also, seed. Yeah, it does.
Always.
Seed.
Thank you, Bam. Appreciate the call.
Appreciate it, Bam. I'm messing with it.
The raccoon is cute. It's cuddly, but
I get it.
it doesn't really maybe make it a little bit more mean. Give it a mean face. There's some mascots in the NFL that
That's
look
the
mean.
thing about it. That's the thing. Like the raccoon is naturally mean.
Yeah, but this is
Run
just,
up on one.
It looks
Run
cute.
up. That's the conversation
I don't
we
want
had.
a mascot.
Well,
Run
I
up
think
on one.
raccoons are cute to begin with.
Right, but why can't you give it like maybe a mean face?
Because it's
thought
for
it-
children, Justin. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's for baby T-Hawk.
You're not supposed to instill fear in children. Like, do you want baby T-Hawk the first time he gets to meet T-Rack to be crying when he goes up to take a picture with him?
He would anyways.
Okay, well then let's maybe like make the age where he's not crying more like 4 versus like 8. Like, I don't know. Like, it's for kids. Who cares?
I'm just glad they got it right. Like, he doesn't have like a warped chin or jaw. Like, it's proportional. It's more furry than I feel like the last one was too. This looks like a Tennessee raccoon to me. Like, y'all wanted the red bone raccoon? Like, okay, cool. Like, I'm into it as well.
Joe on YouTube says, my 5-year-old ran from the current T-Rack Monday in practice. See? I mean, I don't know. It's for children.
I'm messing with it. I'm going to be real with you.
I don't think we need to have a think piece about
I want to have
everything's changing and why is nothing staying the same about something for kids.
Yeah.
I just really don't think this is that deep.
I kind of. Here's the thing, though, too. Like, we knew this, like, change. A lot of this change is going to happen. Like, the rebrand is up and down.
Things rebrand all the time.
Yeah. How old was this version of T-Rack? Old?
I mean, I think since day one.
This is just Junior right here. T Junior.
Let's go to Chris, because we accidentally had Chris on air a minute ago, and I promised we'd get back to him. What's up, Chris? Sorry about that.
Chris?
Hey.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. No, I was just watching some YouTube videos, and I saw the Mike Tomlin was on air last night with a Chris Johnson jersey, and I thought that was friggin' cool.
Man, let me tell you this. Being in a room with him when we had the game plan against Chris Johnson, that coach right there has an immense amount of respect for CJ2K because all he showed us was just clip after clip of CJ2K. Like, that's the thing that I think is super cool about Mike T being on the Sunday night broadcast. He gives real coaching analysis, man, and I hope he pulls back the curtain, as he like to say, on how he felt about some of these guys, because I know having a game plan against him, he loved him some CJ2K.
Yes, sir.
Yep, no doubt about it.
It's good to see you, man. I live out here in White House, and I've seen you at Kroger's, and I didn't talk to you because I was I didn't want to bother you. But
Chris, when you see me out, say something, okay? I'm mostly inviting. I'm probably in there looking at the fruit or the sushi section.
Not the lettuce.
In the Kroger, not looking at the lettuce in there, okay? Or talking to my guys in there, man, Troy and them in the meat department and stuff. So holler at me next time, Chris.
Yes, sir, I will.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate the call. Good stuff.
That was pretty cool, though, Mike T on there last night.
He was great.
Yeah.
He was really good.
We got raccoon talk today.
We will let you react to the new look for T-Rack. 615-737-1045. James says, at Ramon Will, being employees trying to sell the new look. Stop it. Get some help.
It don't bother me the way it bother y'all. Like,
Brother, it's for kids. It's just really nothing.
Here's the thing.
In my opinion.
At the end of the church, I love you, and there's nothing you could do about it. Like, at the end of the church, like, that's what, like, you can't do anything about it.
I mean, I know Buck has tweeted what he has of, like, why does everything need to change? Whoever did this isn't a Titans fan. I just don't think it's that deep. I don't think everything needs to be a big think piece. I just don't think it's really that big of a deal.
We got our first, look at the Titans employees out here. Yeah, and when we tell you, hey,
congrats, James, first one of the year.
Put the fries in the bag, you get mad then, like, be cool.
JC Jack tweets at us, says, imagine being an adult and mad this early in the morning about what color your football team's make-believe raccoon is.
Sir, this is a Wendy's, okay? We are all right out here. You can hate it or like it, but I'm here to hear the discord behind it, though.
We will get to your phone calls. You are allowed to care about it if you want to. Like, again, I'm not telling you how to feel, obviously. And if you're a fan, you certainly have that right to feel however you want to. I just am going to speak for myself that I think it's fine, and we move on. We'll get to your calls. We'll get to Austin Schlotman after this on Ramon and Will, 104.5 The Zone. For over 50 years, Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Brentwood community with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. What's up? It's Will Bowling. I got exceptional service when I went to Brentwood Jewelry for some big purchases during my wedding a couple of months ago, and they have been there through so many big purchases and big moments in people's lives here in Middle Tennessee. Engagements, anniversaries, wedding bands, you name it, they will take care of you. And they're a family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations. Brentwood Jewelry is deeply rooted in this community. You got to go by and see them at 7012 Church Street East, located in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. You can find out about more of their selection, what they can do for you online at BrentwoodJewelry.com. Family owned, spanning 3 generations. You get exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for over 50 years. Brentwood Jewelry, online at BrentwoodJewelry.com. All right, we're about to do calls about a fake raccoon on Ramon and Will.
Yes.
You guys are up in arms.
Can't wait to
about the new look to T-Rack. We will hear from Austin Schlotman here with us coming up here as soon as we get to a couple of your phone calls in a moment. T-Rack's got a new look, if you missed it. At T-Rack, what's his at? What's our furry little friend's at? here. At Titans _TRAC, TRAC, if you have not seen it yet. Mike in Cleveland has thoughts. Hello, Mike. Thank you, sir. Good to hear the horn again, man. Where you been? You've been a stranger.
Yes.
Man, you know, I've been doing some shows, man. I've been doing some shows.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Getting booked.
Yeah.
Booked and busy.
You know, out here just putting it on for the Lord, doing all that I can with that album. You know, I got a show coming up in North Carolina next week and everything. So it's been a fun, exciting, but a little hectic summer. But it's been cool though, you know. So it's been nice. But you know, I'm just driving today, listening to Moan talk about these raccoons, and I had to call in and tell y'all, yeah, Moan ain't lying. They too smart. Because something I do is I take the trash from the city, from inside of Cleveland, out here to the country. That's what I'm doing today. And I'm talking about 53-foot loads of trash, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the raccoons, they hitch a ride. It's like they know they got to get out here to the country, to the landfill, you know? So we deal with raccoons every day, all day, and them jokers be super smart, man. Yeah. And sometimes they'll just hang on to the back of our ladders on the back of the trailer and just hitch a ride from to the country. Yeah, bro, it's like that mouse on Charlotte's Web where he just couldn't wait to get to the fair to get fat. Yeah. That's what they doing, man, for real. But it's a trip, dog. But as far as like the new mascot, I seen it. Yeah, man, it ain't no big deal, man. I don't know why people tripping on that plain Jane, you know, raccoon. You know, it's for the kids. I don't. But they were so excited for the new plain Jane jerseys, like. I don't like the new uniforms. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think the new uniforms is too plain. So I don't know why they trying to trip on the raccoon, but hey, to each his own, But I'm going to get up off of here, man. Much love to y'all.
Much love.
Check out my new album, Spirit Bread, if you haven't already. Yeah. Deuces.
Thank you, Mike.
Boy. That's my boy.
Thank you, Mike.
He consists.
Titans takes and album plugs.
Yeah.
From Cleveland, Ohio. Cousin P is in Nashville. What's up, Cousin P?
What's up, P?
What's going on, guys? This might be, and I'll say this, we've had some great discussions on this show, man, like, you know, in terms of sports and then just kind of funny stuff. This might be the funniest conversation that y'all have had, man.
That's where I'm at.
I mean, it's crazy.
That's where I'm at, P.
Like, I don't know.
This is crazy. It's taking on a life of its own. And so y'all know I'm a super fan. I love this team, and I'll be honest with y'all. I literally never noticed what color T-Rex is. I don't. That's how much I don't look at T-Rex. I never noticed that the raccoon was brown. So seeing the reveal, I'm like, you know what? That's an actual raccoon. You know, if we're gonna do the raccoon thing, I mean, it's what a raccoon looks like, I guess. So we'll go with that. And Mo, you're not too far off with the raccoon discussion, man.
Thank you.
They are some absolute terrors. And you know what else? They also attack your household animals.
But they're
man.
cute.
You got your dog outside or your cat.
They'll get at your cat.
Exactly. They'll try. They'll try to bully those animals. And one last thing, man. So anytime I've ever seen a raccoon, when I think of the state of Tennessee, I think of Davy Crockett, man. I think of the raccoon literally being a novelty item on someone's head. Yeah. So that's kind of what I think of a raccoon, man. It makes a very good hat. And sorry to all my animal lovers out there. I didn't mean it that way, but I mean, it's a hat on Davy Crockett's head.
Big Peter going to come after Cousin P. That's what's going to happen.
Man, I you know what, man? You're right, man. Tito, I'm sorry, guys.
No, don't apologize. Sorry. We like steak. we like chicken wings, P.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Much love, man. Hey, and also Mike from Cleveland, man. It's good to hear your voice, big dog.
See what I'm saying?
It's great to hear it, man.
It's been we coming back.
Been too long.
We coming back.
Been too long. Thank you, Cousin P. Appreciate you. We love you. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. What?
Raccoon Radio. Jay in Nolansville. Next up. Hello, Jay.
What's up, Jay?
Hey, how you doing, fellas? Hey, Will, you are absolutely wrong. You don't get some people out here hurt. Raccoons are vicious, man. I've seen raccoons.
Well, I know.
Cat.
I know. I just think they're cute.
No, you don't, because you got these people out. Oh, these raccoons are so cute. I was in the attic one time, and I saw 4 little bitty eyes looking at me. It was baby raccoons. I fell out that thing. I was scared as I'll get out.
I mean, I would be too if it was in my home. I mean, if you're like walking by and you see one across the street, you're like, oh, look, a little raccoon.
No, you do not.
But you stay on the other side of the road.
Don't do it.
I don't want to adopt one.
That's what they do. They pull you in with them pretty little eyes and little kids pulling out to you.
That's what I mean.
They're on your face. So don't do it, people. Don't listen to Will. Do not do it. They will eat your face.
All I'm saying is I think I'm not saying go get one. I'm saying stay on the other side of the road, but I'm just not scared from the other side of the road if I see one.
You should be scared.
Oh, okay. All right.
Them little beady hands, man. Yeah.
Look, they got thumbs, Will. They got thumbs.
I know they do. I know.
Hey, they'll put up on you with something in their hand, okay?
Yes.
They have to. I'll see y'all later, okay? Don't do it, people. Don't listen to Will.
Thank you, Jay.
Words to live by. Don't listen to Will.
You should be scared. You should.
Yeah, man. It's any raccoon but T-Rack. New T-Rack. I like new T-Rack.
Care about what you want to care about. I don't want to ever come across as like telling you as fans what you should think or what you should care about. I'm just speaking for myself that I am personally surprised at the backlash this has gotten. That's all I will say. That's all I'm saying.
No doubt. If you ever start to sentence by saying Will Bolin told me to, they were wrong.
No. Like, I'm not telling you how to feel. And I know, like, I think there is a big section of the fan base right now that feels like history is being erased. And I can empathize with that. But speaking for myself as someone who has grown up in this city and has been a Titans fan my entire life, this still doesn't really move the needle for me. Like, I don't feel like this is some larger discussion about because T-Rack is getting a refresh, history is being erased. I just think that mascots go through refreshes, and I don't know. I know I'm in the minority. I just, personally speaking for myself, I think it's fine. I think it looks good.
I'm kind of messing with it.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. And I've grown up also with T-Rack, just like many of you have as kids. So I can empathize with the feeling of like, man, a lot is changing, and that's hard. I get that. Change is tough. New stadium, new look, new jerseys, new logo, new raccoon. Like, I get it if you feel like too much is changing. What I would say is, though, that once the football really starts, I don't think you're going to be focused too much on T-Rack.
Yeah.
Once we start playing football games and hopefully winning more football games, I think the other stuff of what they're wearing, what the logo is, it's a cool other thing that fills our brains in the offseason. I'm looking forward to getting back to football, Ramon, so we can stop talking about raccoons and jerseys and logos, because creating new good memories is what makes all of this feel more okay.
Personally, this is just me, okay? I thought the old one name was just T-Rack. Justin was like, oh, that's a cute Tennessee name, T-Rack. I had more of a thought that it was a coyote than it was a raccoon.
And now it looks
and
like
I
a
know
raccoon.
we have coyotes in the state of Tennessee. Mm-hmm. I just didn't correlate the brown red color to a raccoon. So I get it. But yeah, I don't hate it. I kind of like the new version of it. This refresh is it's refreshing to me. It looks more real now.
Yes, I agree. We will get to more of your thoughts on T-Rack 615-737-1045. But right now, Austin Schlottman. Ramon Will, 1045 The Zone. Pleased to be joined by Tennessee Titans center Austin Schlottman here this morning. Austin, how was the day of practice today?
It was good. It was warm, but we got some good work in. I think we had a good day. The offense started off a little bit slow, not executing great, but we kind of came together and finished the practice off the right way, which was good to see.
Ramon and I were talking during practice. It felt like red zone period was really, really good for the offense today. What did you like the most before you've obviously had the chance to watch the film about what was working for you guys?
Yeah, like you said, I haven't watched it yet, but I mean, just execution. That's the biggest thing. Just we have to go out there and execute down in and down out every play, and when we do, we can do that whenever. We just got to do it.
Austin, when you look at your role with this team, center, I think, is probably the most important position besides quarterback on this team. How important has it been for you to almost be like a player coach, considering you understand a little bit of this system, if not all of it?
Yeah, I think it's important being able to help the other guys in the room kind of understand the intricacies of it. Because like as we install it, like there's a ton of plays we're installing, but like once we get out of meetings, I can kind of talk like, hey, on this, like we're kind of thinking this. hey, like have eyes here on this play because this guy might move and Will might blitz or whatever it is. It's just having those little, like that experience in the system, experience running these plays. I think it's huge.
I feel like these practices have almost been like a heavyweight boxing match. You guys win, defense wins. You guys win. How was that back and forth, man, just been with you guys building that camaraderie and stacking these days?
Yeah, it's been good. Like you said, it's kind of been back and forth. Like as an offense, you always want to win every drill. You want to score every play. But that's kind of how football games go. It can be like today. We can not have a great first half, and then we gotta go into halftime, switch some stuff up if we do, or just like start executing the plan better and come out and score touchdowns. And that's it was good to see today.
You mentioned the halftime that you guys have. I know the Tennessee Heat is just different. I'm sure it's a lot different than what New York was, or even Denver for that matter, man. What has that meant for you guys to be able to come out of that cool intent to get back on the practice field?
Yeah, it's kind of get your heart rate down, kind of think about what's going on, what you can do a little bit differently on certain plays, how the defense is playing today, what the looks are like, and then you know what you've got the practice plan, so you know where you're going next and what the game plan is. So kind of focus in on what we got next and go out there and execute.
Titan center Austin Schlotman, our guest here on Ramon Will. You got a competition to your right as well at right guard. How important is it for you to have time with whoever ends up winning that job for week one to build chemistry and build kind of those reps? Is it second preseason game, third preseason game? When would you ideally like to have, in a perfect world, knowing who's going to start next to you in week one?
I think the thing with that is, like, when we're in individual drills, we get reps with all the guys, and then they're kind of rotating through at right guard when we're doing teams. So I'm getting a lot of reps with everybody, and the way that Carmen Isaac coaches, everybody's kind of like doing the same thing. Like the ideal way to hit a double team, to slide and pass protection. Like we're all coached the same way. So it's really just the communication aspect of it, and I think the meeting room is great for that. So I mean it's not my call at all, but I think all those guys are doing a good job.
What is unique about the way Carmen Brasillo coaches you guys? It's different maybe from other guys that you've worked with.
Yeah. Carm's biggest thing is hat on a hat and run game and like pass protection, basically any play. Having a hat on a hat, everybody going to the right guy, which kind of starts with the center, getting the mic point right, making sure the tight end's hear you, the running back hears you. So if we can get a body on a body, we will be successful. Like that's the biggest thing on eliminating negative runs is not letting people go free. So
you've come in the league as a guard primarily. How has that transition, man, been from guard to center? You usually understand both positions, but snapping the ball is a different type of pressure. What sparked that, and how's it been?
Yeah, I played center in college mostly. So like my first couple years in college, a little bit of guard, but mostly playing center, most of that backup center role. Then started at center, played a little bit of guard my senior year, and then went back to center. It was the same thing as I came to the league, kind of that swing guy inside. Got a little bit more time at guard when I was in Denver, but still was the backup center. Just got a few more opportunities at guard. And then kind of as I went to Minnesota after Denver and then New York, it was kind of center was where they needed me. So
just to follow up on that real quick too, how does being a backup center help you see the game in a different way, or maybe you are watching with the coaches or with Carmen on the sideline?
Yeah, I think that's big. Like watching with Carm, knowing what they're looking at, what the not the weakness, but what the hard part of the play is. So like you've got eyes on that. You know how to help with that, how you're seeing it, how the coaches are seeing it. I think it's big.
I don't know if I call this a luxury, a privilege, or what, okay? But you were in New York with the Giants, Sexy Dexy, okay? Yeah. And now you got Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah. How similar, how different, and how much of a headache is it to you daily?
Different players, different builds for sure. Dex is huge, big, like power guy, which so is Jeff. Jeff isn't as big, but just as powerful. Jeff's got a little more wiggle to him, plays more 3 technique. With Dex, it was a lot of like really tight head up nose where he's breathing down your neck and you're trying to make mic points and getting ready for the snap. But I think that's I enjoy that more than anything, is getting to go against those guys, because that just makes game day easier.
Another challenge of yours that we both shared, Mike Munchak, okay, the Hall of Famer.
Oh, man.
You were coached by him, and I was too. Two things. One, did he talk bad about me in the film that he showed? But secondly, how important was he to your development?
He never talked bad about you. We did watch a lot of film on you. He talked about how you didn't like to pull a lot.
No, they didn't let me pull a lot.
No, Munch was huge with my development. I started my rookie year on P Squad. I was on P Squad the entire season. Munch came in. I got to do rookie minicamp my second year with Munch, with the rookies, and kind of got a lot of one-on-one time with Munch, which was probably the I don't know about the turning point because it was 1 year in, but like I really started to understand stuff and understand how he wanted things, and then you kind of just grow from there, and just kept getting better with Munch. I mean, it was good, and then kind of move on to Coach Cooper, who was with Munch in Denver, went to Minnesota. It's kind of the same ideas, and then to Carm and Dabes in New York, different system, but still great coaches. Yeah, it's been good. I've been lucky with the great coaches.
On a lighter one, and now I'm never indict, okay, an offensive lineman, okay? You're innocent by all, okay, accounts on my end. But how in the hell did you get off the other day from that little skirmish on the field? Because
I don't really know.
You were in there, then you weren't, and nobody talked about you.
I think, yeah, I'm not sure. We were doing, me and Jeff about once a day, we'll do the thing where I'm not letting go first, and I pulled my hands off, and he still had a hold of me, and then I got off, so I just walked away. I was like, I'm not throwing a punch because I want to practice today. But whatever happened after that.
I love it.
Yeah. Innocent.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my client, and he's innocent.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time throwing punches.
It's too tiring.
Yeah, it's too tiring.
It is.
Austin, all the way out. Cam Ward, obviously, so much talent and so much potential at quarterback. What's it been like working with him, and how much can you help him make checks and make reads, considering your experience in the system?
Yeah, it's been awesome. He's been great. He's fiery. He wants to win. He's super competitive, which is fun to have at quarterback. And on the checking stuff and everything, I mean, I've got a good idea on run game, and we want to change the play. So I walk up to the line. I'm just like, hey, alert it. Like, let's just do it. And then so we help each other that way. He kind of handles the protections because he can see the back end a little better than I can with my hand on the ball. But it's been good. It's been good. I think we just need to keep growing. We'll be all right.
2 years in a row, two young quarterbacks, man. Have they started calling you Unc yet?
No, they haven't.
Not yet.
We haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, I'm about to be 31, so I'm sure that's coming. So.
Austin Schlotman. Austin Schlotman, our guest. Austin, man, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Austin Schlotman here with us on the show, Ramon. What'd you take away from that?
Smart guy. See his value and just hearing him speak about the offensive blocking schemes, and not just that, but what it means for him and Cam to be on the same page. You mentioned that as it was coming to an end, man, about how he was in a position to help out Cam at the line of scrimmage. That goes a long way. I think we talked about that too, as far as him being signed here. Like, he was brought here for a reason. Besides the quarterback, the center's probably the most important position offensive as far as setting up the structure of the offense, delegating to Mike, and just settling in. I mean, he snaps the ball every single play. So that was an important position for the Titans to get, and Sloatman most definitely got it.
I mean, when you put it that way, there are two players, Ramon, who touch the ball on every play in all of football.
Yep.
Quarterback and center.
Wide receivers are ticked at centers, baby. Like, I mean, it's just kind of the way it goes. So much starts and ends with them.
I think, too, I mean, especially with a young quarterback, and we can talk more about this after the break. I think Schlotman having familiarity in that system is big.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the way he explained it with us just a minute ago about Cam will do more of the protections, and if I see something in the run game, I'll tell him, hey, like, let's just run it. And that is a dialogue between the two of them where it's not totally on one or the other to have responsibility on making all of those decisions. They're kind of dividing that labor a little bit between.
You hear how smart he is, though, too, and how beneficial that can be for the rest of the old line.
Really smart.
Breaking the huddle and already know, like, oh, we need to check. So you can already start that communication before the guys even get in their stance, just based off structure.
Right. 615-737-1045, our number. And if you've got thoughts on T-Rack, we'll let you give your takes because many of you have called and reacted on social media. We'll let you do that here with us coming up next. Wrapping up hour 3 on Ramon and Will, as seen on Good Morning America. Shout out News 2. T-Rack has a new look, and many of you have thoughts. We are of the opinion it looks good. Many of you are not. 615-737-1045. Whether you agree or disagree with us, we give you the chance to react right now. Landon is in the borough. What do you think, Landon? What's up?
Yeah, hey, good morning, guys. Well, first off, I just wanted to say that I am a big fan of the change. I think change is necessary, and this is just one of those things that, you know, the Titans are moving in that direction of changing so many facets of so much of their identity and what they look like. So I'm a fan of it, but I also could not sit idly by and hear that there are people out there who believe that raccoons are not cute. So there was a study that was done in 2025, that was published in Frontiers of Zoology, that revealed that urban raccoons have snouts that are about 3.5% shorter than their rural counterparts. And what they're finding out is, after looking at over like 20,000 photos, is that they're seeing that the shorter faces, it's the beginning of these domestication traits that has been linking them to a reduced fear of humans, altered pigmentations, and how these raccoons could now become more domesticated and appear cuter to humans. And even before any of that was happening, I already thought raccoons were adorable.
Agreed.
So I just have to throw in my 2 cents and say that raccoons are adorable, and I'm a big fan of the change. Tighten up.
Thank you, Landon. Appreciate the call.
Landon's on payroll. Landon's on payroll. If you like it, you're on payroll. You're on payroll. Everybody getting a check from the Titans.
I got that criticism from our friend V-Love, and I just, whether or not I was on Titans radio or not, I would have the same opinion about this.
If you call in and liking it, okay, here's the thing. Let us know if you got your Titan stimulus check before you say you like it. Yes.
Look, man, I
got my Titan stimulus check.
For me, it just doesn't move the needle. It doesn't move the needle that much.
I just want to know why I want to make a mockery of people
if it does for you, that is totally fair. You can feel how you want to feel. Speaking for myself, it just doesn't move. It's fine. Okay, cool.
You know what? I want? I want you to go to the stadium and don't even focus on the football. I hate T-Rack. That's why I'm here. I hate T-Rack.
Eric in Nashville.
I want brown skin T-Rack back.
Good morning, Eric.
Hey, guys. Will, I'm kind of like you. It does move the needle, but I've got a unique perspective on this. You may or may not agree with me on this. It was kind of like when we first named the stadium, we named it the Philadelphia Coliseum. A lot of people hated it, but then it kind of grew on them. When we named it Nissan Stadium, a lot of people hated it, then it kind of grew on them. It was the same thing with like Bridgestone Arena, all that type of stuff. I really believe a lot of people hate it now, but after time, it'll probably grow on them because it's just – I think that's kind of the way it is. I mean, people will love or hate stuff, but I'm just kind of the thing. It's just, it didn't bug me or whatever. I just think it'll take time, but for a lot of people, it's just got to grow on them. And I think eventually it'll grow on them. There's still maybe some people that hate it, but that's just my thoughts on it. Guys, y'all take care, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you, Eric.
You too,
Appreciate
Eric.
the call.
Eric's on payroll. Eric's on payroll too. Everybody on payroll. If it's indifferent or you like it, you're on payroll, man.
For everyone who calls in and likes it, we should just have the cha-ching ready.
No, I can't imagine I can't imagine how people felt when Unviv changed on the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could imagine how people felt about that. Like, goodness gracious, man. You know what? 2 Rivers Ford, they're changing the Ford around. Like the face is changing. Don't like that either. Chevy's got a new model. Hate that too. You know, new Nissan Stadium, man. I want old Nissan Stadium back. I want old Nissan Stadium back, Will.
Nate Washington tweeted, "Man, y'all hate that raccoon, huh?" With 2 laugh emojis. At NWash85.
Hate the Jaguars while you hate the raccoon, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. Like, what are we doing?
What happens if the Titans turn it around this year and make the playoffs in the new T-Rack era? Our fans could be like, maybe it was that's what I'm saying.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not allowed to love anything in today's society. And then what's crazy is it was peppered by people in social media that got followings that already they give you a pre-hate speech with their tweets. You guys everything's been rebranded. Like, yeah, change happens. Businesses evolve. Burger King changed their logo. You still go there and get a burger.
In the grand scheme of mascots being creepy, Mr. Commodore still takes the cake on being creepy, though.
Does it do with the big jaw at Vanderbilt?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Commodore rebrand, that is actually scary looking.
People hated their rebrand.
This raccoon is smiling.
Yeah, people hated Vandy's rebrand with the V.
They still went back to Star V, right?
Oh, I'm going to wear my Star V. So?
We are in a very nostalgic era as human beings. We love nostalgia. That's why Jenko jeans are coming back. It's why... like things that were big in the early 2000s are popular again. And so, I mean, this is just how we are as people. Change happens, and usually we don't like it. And then we
you
get
know
used
what
to
else we need to bring back? Unfiltered cigarettes, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and bring that back.
The smoking section at New Nissan Stadium.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's going to be included.
Man, listen, instead of getting Jack Daniels, no, just get it straight out of the steel. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't filter it. Don't cut it with water. Don't do any of that. Straight gas.
Well, I do prefer higher proof whiskeys, to be fair.
You are a demon, sir. I can't handle the heat like that.
Anything 110 proof and up is the best.
Oh, no, absolutely.
You're a lower proof guy?
It's not pleasant. It's like, why would I eat spicy hot wings like that?
It does have a spice to it.
Exactly. Like, I got some heat at home. I can bring some of that William LaRue Weller. I can get some of that.
Tempt me with a good time.
But like drinking 6% heat is only in cold weather. Yes, Darkwon. Bring back FUBU. Yes, absolutely. I don't like that rebrand. Like, bring it back. Bring back Guess jeans again, okay? Like, all the old stuff. Go listen, might as well keep making America great, all right? That's all I'm saying. Like, keep doing it. All old things. Bring back old Capri Sun. Do it all. You know what?
Did the Capri Sun go away?
I think they got new Capri Sun as well.
Why did they change about Capri Sun?
See what I'm saying? Now look at you. You upset for no reason.
No, I gotta...
Because Big Capri Sun is out here. Listen, yes, bring back old Coke, okay, like Coca-Cola.
Oh, they're doing bottles of Capri Sun now? Yeah. All right, well, now that's ridiculous.
Yeah, bring back Dunkaroos. You remember those?
I need to punch a straw into a pouch to get my fruit punch Capri Sun. I didn't know that had happened.
Fruit roll up, all of them. Bring back.
Who should we call?
I want Surge back.
All right, Ramon will do this all day if I don't jump in. 615-737-1045. NFL headlines for you as we begin hour 4. Coming
land yachts
up next.
It's Ramon Foster for Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Good people, we don't like dealing with those issues at all, man. Whether it's the plumbing, whether a raccoon is kind of mess with your HVAC wires, whatever it is, man. Electrical emergency, it don't matter, man. Hiller will get you taken care of. Here's what I do know around our house. Most of the time, you don't know what it will cost if it'll get fixed right, or if somebody's trying to sell you something you don't need. I do know this. When you reach out to Hiller, the experts, they solve your problems quickly, and the price you chose is the price that you'll actually pay, with no hidden fees or surprises on your bill at all. Hiller has been in business for over 35 years and are family-owned and operated. Their techs, very professional, experienced, and trustworthy as well. Now, all background and drug screening, too. When they're on their way, you receive a photo of the tech and a link to track them in real time, so you're not sitting around wasting your time for them to show up. They believe in 100% satisfaction every time they service your home. Their motto is, happy you'll bill, the service is free. They'll do all they can to fix it right the first time, and if you're not satisfied, they'll say, here's your money back. This service is on the house. To learn more about Hiller or to book with them, simply head over to happyhiller.com.
A day at the spa, the perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries, or any occasion. Lavish and luxurious, yet affordable. A grand gesture, yet simple for you. The gift card from A Moment's Peace. Give her the gift she won't buy herself. An escape, a bit of luxury. Something special that shows more than just words. A gift from A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa in Cool Springs across I-65 from Galleria Mall. Call 615-224-0770 or go online at amomentspeace.com anytime.
What's happening? What's happening, good people? Let me go on and tell you while you're walking into your weekend what you need to be looking for. That is a truck. Yeah, Mid-10 Ford, they got you covered. They're going to take care of you. All you got to do is slide in there and let them know, hey, man, Big Slay told me. and they will look out for you. Go in there and holler at my guys, Trey, Matt. They're going to be right there to help you walk through the process of going to get your truck. And guess what? It's nothing that's going to be pressure, no high pressure, just low pressure approach, no gimmicks, no pushy sales tactics. That's not what they're about. They're about getting the job done and getting you comfortable and understanding exactly what you're getting into. It's a one-stop shop. If you need service, Mid-10 Ford, they got you covered. They are the ones you need to be looking for. When it comes to the right vehicle, they got you covered. Even a body shop, service, financing, sales, they got it, all of that. All you got to do is go to 1319 Foster Avenue. Visit mid10fordtrucks.com.
.903, good morning, live from the Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs studio. I'm Justin Hawkins. Rookie quarterback Haynes King for the Panthers called game as he extended for the game-winning touchdown on a 5-yard rush as time expired. Carolina went on to beat the Cardinals 33-30 in the Hall of Fame game last night. King went 21-34 for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns, as well as adding 39 yards on 3 carries, including the game-winning rushing touchdown. Coming up tonight, the Titans training camp heads to Nissan Stadium for the blue and white scrimmage, which is open to the fans. Practice is from 6:30 to 8:45. But yesterday, second-year wide receiver Alec Ayumanner left practice early with a shoulder injury and is getting it evaluated. Some other NFL news, more NFL contracts coming down the pipeline this morning. Bills reached an agreement with guard Osiris Torrance on a 4-year, $78.4 million extension, including $46 million guaranteed, making him the NFL's 7th highest paid guard. And yesterday, the Lions and 3-time Pro Bowl running back Jahmyr Gibbs agreed to a 3-year, $67.5 million extension, making him the highest paid running back in the NFL, overtaking Bijan Robinson's record, which was set earlier this week. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and the Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Away we go into the 4th and final hour this morning on Ramon and Will, 20th hour of the week. And you know what that means. Ron Slay will be here in 15 minutes. Ready to bring it as always.
Yes, he is. I can't wait to get his take and see if he's on payroll, too. Can't wait and see if he's on Titans payroll, baby. If he likes it, too. How come we shame people for what they like?
Choked up.
Yeah, he is getting choked up. I'm on this soapbox right now because in today's society, y'all let me know if I'm wrong, and maybe I'm too optimistic and I enjoy life too much. But we choose to, as we're speaking about the Titans rebranding of T-Rack, the team's mascot, the raccoon. He went from a red bone to a light skin, okay? Either way, I like it. He looks like a Tennessee Great. He looks like a Tennessee. I'm going to get it together, but we need to make a mockery of these sad folks, man. Like, here's my thing behind it.
Like Buck Rising, who comes on in an hour?
Buck gonna have his opinion, and I'm cool with that. I'm okay with Buck's ability to do it. But here's the thing about it, though. Like, the people that, and not just, I'm not speaking about Buck specifically. I'm just speaking about in general with, like, life, and especially with the incorporation of social media. We shame people for liking stuff that they just like more than, like, you get more praise for hate than you do it liking
and
something.
More engagement for hate.
Will, a lot of people don't like guacamole. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't like guac. You suck because you like guacamole, man. Hey, some people, man, I don't want cheese on my burger, man. No, I want a hamburger. What? That's un-American if you don't like cheeseburgers. Like, shut the hell up. I like what I like.
I do think this is generally just a comment on how you and I view the world, and I can't believe that a raccoon changing colors has brought us to Ramon and I's worldview. You and I are generally positive people.
Yeah.
And we generally try to find the bright side and see the glass being half full. Yeah. I think that is a fair way to characterize. Again, no, we're not being paid to say anything. Like, you and I generally just don't go immediately to the negatives, which is a very common way to react to things like this on social media. So, again, feel how you want to feel. Like, you're not bothering me if you hate the new T-Rack. Cool. Like, you could hate the new T-Rack. I just generally am not going to get too worked up about something that's supposed to be for children. That's just me.
No doubt. It's beyond hilarious to me, man. T-Rack almost got 10,000 followers on Twitter. What y'all talking about, man?
He's big time. He's one of the most important raccoons in the world.
I just personally don't get how we celebrate, like, hate or dislike more than just people are afraid to say what they like these days.
It plays on social media.
I know it does, but, like, that ain't reality. It's a lot of people, like, for the people that sit back and be like, I kind of like this, they're afraid to speak up because you work for the company, or like, hey, you're
on payroll. Like,
or
brother,
you just
it's
like
really
anything.
not that deep.
You
it's
need
for
to
children.
think for yourself. That's probably the dumbest thing that we've incorporated in like social media and in the world and society. Be a free thinker. Yeah, you was on this other hallway. You're not that smart. You're a free thinker that still colors outside of the line. Like,
it's the same thinking that when we go to a restaurant and we love a meal, or if we hate a meal, what are we more likely to talk to the manager about? When we hate the meal.
Yeah.
Like, we don't tell the server or the manager of the restaurant, hey, like, y'all did a great job. Can I speak to the manager? Hey, like, you crushed that. Thank you. We're going to tell them when there's a hair in our food or when there's something wrong. But that's just the way we're wired, and it's okay. I mean, again, like, I can't believe this has taken on the life that it has about a raccoon having a rebrand, but this is where we're at this morning.
For the good of the world, for the good of the world, get louder. Get louder is all I would ask of you guys. Don't
louder about what you like and just not care about who disagrees with you. Like, I think the raccoon is fine.
You like Ford?
If you disagree, that's perfectly fine.
You should be a Chevy, man. Shut up. I like Ford. We like that.
Is this Matt Man on the phone, Justin? Matt Man. Is that a superhero name? What's up, Matt Man?
Matt Man.
What's up, fam?
How you doing, man? What's your raccoon story you got for us this morning? I'm interested now. I'm locked in to big raccoon talk.
Man, I can't speak to the new design. I haven't saw that. Just wanted to call in about a little raccoon story. Love you guys. I've cried with you. I've laughed with you over the years. The zone is the stuff. But, man, raccoons, yeah, they're kind of cute, but they're a whole different breed of animal. We was on vacation in 2014 taking the kids to Disney World. Kids passed out from the sunshine. Me and my wife watching a movie. I'm sipping on a little something. And I used to be a smoker back then, so couldn't smoke in the room. I'd go out by the stairwell with a little plastic ramekin and water. I'd smoke my cigarette, put it out, but I kept hearing a noise. I was leaned against the wall by a trash can. Kept hearing the noise, went back in the room, had me another shot, come back out. Finally seen a little lizard running up down the wall. So I'm thinking the whole time it's this lizard.
about the third trip outside, I'm leaned against the wall, and I hear the noise again. I'm looking around, I look down, and these two beady eyes come up out of the trash can. And, boy, I went to Bernie Mac mode. I said, oh, he looked like he wanted to do something to me. And that coon come out, and, boy, I was like a little schoolgirl. But anyway, just think about that. But before I go, I wrote a little jingle. I get to listen to you two in the morning and 3HL in the afternoon. I want to spit a little jingle for y'all on the way out if I can.
Okay, what you got, Matt?
All right. Every Monday morning, truck starts and it's on. Get the week started with 104.5 The Zone. On the reel, my boy Will, much better than your average. And on this microphone, like Ramon, I'm a savage.
Oh, hey, Matt, man.
On a Friday.
You didn't have to go that hard, but I'm glad you did.
Two of my favorite people that never rest on their laurels, Doherty and Davenport, giving bad than yours, they plural. And Big Slay, I just got to say, I know you feel my feeling because your car ain't got no roof and my booth, it ain't got no ceiling. I'm wicked with these rhymes, boy, but I don't sing soprano. You should call me Ron the way I'm slaying this piano.
You got to go. That's it, man. Hey, we can't handle no more. And Savage on his way. Matt, what? Me and you going to go back up to the room and grab another shot and fight them raccoons the next time you in Disney.
From Monday morning to Friday Eve on the way home, it's the Matt Man repping 104.5 The Zone.
My boy.
There he is.
My boy.
Well done, Matt.
Man, I'm being straight
Matt,
up.
thank you. Well,
with
that's
that hit me in the feels right there.
That's fantastic.
I'm gonna be real. That did it for me. I'm ready for the scrimmage now. Well, you can do the rest of the show with Savage. I'm out here. Peace. I'm done.
Matt Man laying it down. Laying it down. Well, there's nothing else we can add.
He's a poet and
he knew it. He knew it.
Matt, that did it for me.
Let's get
Savage gonna come in here, and I hope Savage. I don't know where you at on 65 right now, but if you don't come in here with that, with what Matt Man brought, you just go and turn around. You might be by Wedgwood, right? Just turn around, Savage.
I keep getting choked up when I laugh.
Just if you don't play with us on a Friday like that.
Ron Slade joins us coming up next. Ramon Will on 104.5 The Zone, hour number 4. Go grab some tacos. You're good. Ron Slay's here.
Look, donut.
Yeah, we got plates. We're good. We're chilling.
Absolutely, Savage. I don't know what we doing coming back this early before
Short
you
break,
show up.
so we were back early. No, Ron Slay comes on at 9:20. It's still 9:18:30.
Yeah. What we doing, Seth? It's Friday, and we gonna act like it.
Yeah, like just Matt Man.
You feel me? Speaking of Matt Man, too, by the way, we'd be remiss, boy, we didn't start the day off. Did you see it?
What?
Beautiful. It's a legendary day today. For a legend.
Yes, it is. I just saw this as well. You do the honors.
Yeah, man. I think with so much respect, love, gratitude, and appreciation, man, we all should be calling this day Mac Day.
That's right.
Happy birthday to Coach Mac, man. We still gonna celebrate him no matter what. And very appreciative of all the stuff that he's done here. I said a Macism this morning, okay? But happy born day on the guy that shined a whole lot of light to us around this city and across the nation, man. Coach Mac, happy
Absolutely.
born day, man.
Today, Coach Dave McGinnis's birthday.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Absolutely, man.
The best there is.
Yeah, I wonder what he cared too much about new T-Rack on a day like today.
I think he'd be wanting us to move on and talk about ball.
He want to talk about ball.
I will
today,
miss
man.
sending a happy birthday text to Coach Mac today and getting a Bitmoji back from him saying thank you.
With the thumbs
saying
up.
thumbs up, saying thanks,
Yeah.
Will. Appreciate you. See you at practice.
Yeah, see you at practice. We got
Yeah.
work to do.
That's exactly
See you at the
right.
scrimmage.
See you at the
That's what it is.
scrimmage.
See you at the scrimmage later on this evening. Savage, Big Raccoon Talk been dominating today, man.
Big Raccoon Day.
Oh, I've been laughing. I just want to make a mockery of everybody else. Why can't I just like something? You know, Savage?
Might get away with it.
You ain't no telling.
Buck Rising is having a hard time dealing with new T-Rack on Twitter.
Listen, it don't even matter. I don't listen, man. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. First of all, Willie.
Yes.
If you get these people thinking that these raccoons is friendly, they're gonna claw their eyes out. I'm just telling people.
Will playing my role.
They
I'll be
look
like,
friendly. I feel like I should make my stance as clear as I can because I probably didn't explain it well. They look cute and friendly. I know that they're not. That's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something. First time I see anybody come up with something that look like a mask, it's on.
He robbing.
At this time, yeah, he the monster is on his way to meet you.
Second Amendment will be exercised.
Y'all remember?
You, I'm coming straight up out the armrest or the cup holder.
The fun run episode of The Office, Daryl goes, is feeding a raccoon peanuts. Goes, look at him, he's so cute. I'm feeding him peanuts. He's happy. And Michael goes, he's happy because he's insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to play. I ain't playing around with them folks, man. Like, and the other part is, though, listen, y'all, I don't care if they come out there with a little man with no shoes on. I don't care what it is. I care less with a Titan shirt. Win. Man, I don't care who's running up and down the sidelines. We got cheerleaders for that, man. I'm telling you that right now.
Them too, man. They don't make you happy. They on payroll. They on payroll. They on payroll.
That's it. The DJ, the MC, that announces things.
Trumpet
man,
player.
The only thing that's important to me is the person who controlling the fireworks. Because that means we just got into the end zone. Let them go. That's all. Man, run out of fireworks. That's what I'm trying to do. I done seen what that look like up there in Knoxville before when you run out of fireworks, man. Run out of fireworks. I don't want no more. Man, I'm talking about Juvenile Justice Center. Them kids ought to be going crazy over there. Man, listen to all them fireworks. I'm the PTSD. That's what I'm looking for.
That's crazy. I can't wait to be free.
You heard me?
My bad, we shouldn't be messing with it like this.
You know, 4th of July is Sunday afternoon. That's what we're looking for, the Juvenile Justice Center.
Which, honestly, if they'd had fireworks after every touchdown in the Titans red zone period yesterday, they would have run out of fireworks.
Hey, man, that's what I'm just telling you what I'm looking for.
Juvenile justice.
They need to be celebrating. You know what I mean? Give them some good feels, man. They trying to get revamped.
They should be feeling left out.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all you saying. I'm going to act so right, the Lord, if you let me up out of the joint. This judge let me go.
Man, they're having a ball out there.
Boom!
And that is a Titans touchdown.
That's all I'm saying.
Again.
That's hope. That's hope. That's all that is. That's what we looking for, man.
You say you got to know the stadium to know what a juvenile justice is.
Man, listen, they done rebranded everything. You talked about it, Savage. They done did the Shoney's bell like that. People was upset about that. When the bell came back with a different color shirt, you feel me? The hot breakfast box still the same.
The setup, the hot fudge cake is still
Come on, man.
the best thing out there.
People mad
regardless
at
of what the
Cracker
logo
Barrel,
looks
Savage,
like.
and them pancakes still.
Mama's
fine. They
pancake
still
breakfast,
fine.
still, the biscuits and jelly.
Man, just got Herschel up there. He ain't in the rocking chair don't mean nothing. It's still the same mix. You feel me? Uncle Herschel still, my grandmama's still back there.
Mama's breakfast.
It's still the same.
Gonna
Savage.
feel you. Why,
We were all raised on
why they hate us to what we like?
Listen, I ain't got time for it.
I swear I don't have. We mad at a mascot.
Come on, dog.
I'm telling you what I'm gonna do tonight on the broad. I'm going to the state and I'm proclaiming my hate for T-Rack. That's what they want.
You just gonna do.
That's what they want.
You just gonna go and get on out there.
Just go like we hate it. Shut up. We came here to watch football.
Man, I promise you.
Last time you walked in the stadium, boy, I can't wait to see T-Rack.
Yeah, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
It's a good way to put it.
Dog. Yeah.
You remember I got Brian from Brian Motorsport?
Yeah.
Boy, when they roll T-Rack out there on that four-wheeler with them big 22s on it.
This Christmas, I'm not asking for a Camware jersey. I'm asking for a T-Rack jersey. What are we?
Like, it's
for
bigger
children.
than this, y'all. It's bigger than this. I promise.
Yes,
you.
it's changed.
I
Guess
promise.
what? He went from a young raccoon to an old raccoon.
Yeah,
Drew
man.
Lane.
Buddy got to grow up a little
He
bit.
actually looks like a raccoon now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Will, stop. You on payroll.
Yeah, stop. I'm like, man, before I didn't care what he looked like before. Like I was never there, and I don't remember ever taking kids there. And they was like, "Ooh, where's T-Rex?" No, man. Well, McNair. Well, Eddie George.
Yeah.
Well, all the greats. You know what I mean? And put Big Jeff and them in the same category. Come on, that's what we looking for, man. You feel me?
James talking about we got it going. James, don't steal my joy.
James says y'all
Don't
are
steal
dragging
my
it out
joy.
now.
Yeah, I'm dragging it.
No,
Okay.
y'all
If you
drugs
saw
is
our
dumb.
social media and go on Twitter,
y'all drug it.
it's being drug out by everybody.
I'm here for it.
Don't steal my joy. Like
I'm here for it. I'm here for all the rebranding
you know,
and change.
I like zero drinks, 0 calorie drinks. Okay. You know you should be drinking full calorie drinks. Shut up.
Drink what I want to drink.
Yeah, you know you shouldn't be frying them fries and vegetables. Shut up. I don't want to spend no money for peanut oil.
Watch me.
What? Well, you know you should be eating more beef tallow. What?
All right.
This burrito.
Yeah.
Burrito?
You got a big.
Which one you get a number 4?
You got burrito or a
That
taco?
bad boy got that bacon and egg in there.
Yeah, it ain't spicy either.
Okay, I'm getting on
How
that.
dare you not like chorizo?
I know how you roll.
Ooh, yeah.
I know how you roll.
Nah, I ain't fooling no chorizo.
What have you thought about Titans practice one weekend? What stands out? Who stands out?
Ooh, who stands out, man? It's every time it's gonna go from the offensive line to what you get to see from these weapons out there. I think because I came into it knowing what to expect from the defense. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting this group together. I didn't know the linebackers was gonna be like this though.
I think that's
that right there, man. Watching them dudes flying around. Good gosh, I don't know if it's the freedom that they're getting to play with or, man, being able to play multiple positions. You know what I mean? Guys coming from safety to linebacker and it's starting to pay off. Or you got one thing that you got to be worried about. Like they look good, dude. James Williams looked real good. I mean, you can even see the growth in Anthony Hill from OTAs to now. You know what I'm saying? Like then Cedric Gray. I mean, the man just, whew. Dude is a heat-seeking missile. You know what I mean? He everywhere. Cody Barton, you know what I mean, barking out the orders and getting people lined up is in the right places. You know what I mean? Like they look good.
Yep.
They look good. I'm going to be real. I also thought in question when looking at the defense was what we were going to get coming off the edge. That seemed to be kind of solidified too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Jermaine Johnson, dog. I see what the rave was about. You know what I mean? When healthy. It looked different. You feel what I'm saying? It looked different. You know what to expect from Franklin Myers. Like, those guys are the ones that I really don't ever want to even mention.
Right.
I do like how Flott and Alante playing off each other. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting challenged every rep.
Yes, they are.
You know what I mean? And it comes from the point of you got young guys battling for spots. And you got old guys fighting back to get that glory. You know what I mean? So it ain't no plays off. So Calvin really trying to show he still got it every time he get lined up. You got Carnell Tate still trying to prove, you know what I mean? Yeah, top 5, this is what you getting. You know what I mean? Wandale Robinson letting them know, 100 targets, this is why. You know what I'm saying? Alec Ayomana, they battling. Chim DK starting to have a day. You know what I mean? This is promising. It's promising. And I'm going to keep going back to O-line. Like, the flashes that you get to see when they're all together is okay with me.
Ramon was saying
it's
yesterday.
only thudding going on. Keep that in mind.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Ramon made the point yesterday, like, that period in the red zone, like, those were real run plays.
They were.
Yeah.
That was a real run look that the Titans were having a lot of success in offensively.
It was Savage. The way they're kind of bringing together, and I've had some conversations with some of those dudes that are coming off the practice field without going too deep into our private conversations, but they understand what they are. They understand what the demand is. And here's the other cool part that I correlated to my guys, my group that I play with. They knew they were growing up.
Yeah.
They are okay with having a little spunk about them. They okay with a little push, little shove.
Yeah.
They are okay with towing the line. And here's the cooler part about it. They want to go touch that line, maybe cross it a little bit in practice with a little skirmish.
Yeah.
And then they're going to go to the locker room and dap it up with the D line like, hey, that's how we get better today.
Yeah.
Like
I'm with you.
That's what they're doing.
I'm with you on that. And you look at it, I take you back to last year when they tangled with Seattle this year?
Yep.
Yeah.
So last year when Seattle came in here, though, if you just go a full calendar year to what they look like now, this Titans team, everybody that's out there versus what they looked like when they had a joint scrimmage against Seattle, this is night and day. This is night and day. Yeah. Seattle came down here punking them boys.
It started early.
I mean, it's straight out the gate.
It started early.
Out the gate, individuals. It was big talking going on. I'm talking about this started with the corners. The cornerbacks wasn't going, man. You know what I mean? Then that spilled over into now the D-line got to get to talking and trying to get chippy and everything. I mean, I like the growth to what Savage is saying. These younger dudes, they got a year on them now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. They got to shave in the mornings when they get up now. You know what I mean? That year, football years go a little faster. You feel me? They're kind of like dog years. You know what I mean? So them years,
raccoon years.
Yeah, that too. They got to mature. They got to mature a little differently. You know what I mean? And you starting to see that, man. And that don't mean, you know what I mean, Super Bowl overnight. But
no.
You got to be able to see the growth. And in the negativity that you get blinded by, you can't see the growth in the positive in this group. And I see it. Regardless of what happens, they go 0-100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dog, you got to be able to see the individual growth. What you need to happen is it come together. That's the thing. Everybody growing up, Skoronski looked totally different. JC looked different. But we got it. It's all null and void if they can't pull it together. Yeah. It seems to be coming together a little bit.
I ride with you there.
You know
most definitely. I think what we're seeing, Savage, in camp is legitimate. They're coming together, though.
Yeah.
Like you said, like it's rare you see them have success in camp and it doesn't translate over. I will say this style.
Yeah.
I think this is I don't want to call it a tougher camp. Camp is always tough, right, Savage?
Yep.
But it's a more direct camp.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing stuff that you see, like, them translate over to the drill. I mean, to, like, team periods, too, those Savage. Like, and again, the guys, the part that's most, I guess, encouraging to me is the guys who was previously here. Not just last year's class, but, like, Sid is stepping up.
Yeah.
James Williams is taking a different route. You're looking at Bryce Oliver with his third coaching staff at this point? Like, take steps as well, Savage. Like, it ain't just, last year class doing good. No.
They're a better football team than they were this time last year.
And I hate to even just say they're being coached better because
guess what, though, Savage? That is a part of it, too. And it may not even be being coached better. It's more conducive to who they are in their roles. So if I'm not a part of an athletic team, why the hell do we keep throwing alley-oops?
Yeah. Yeah.
Quit throwing the lob. I'm not getting up there to go get it. But if you reverse it and let me seal and use this angle, it's a little different. Give me a land one or anything, you know what I'm saying? So I may not be. I heard y'all talking to Sloatman and him talking about, you know what I mean, different things that Munch showed him. So when you go from that, being able to have a foundation to where you are now, maybe you can go either way once you get to the fork of the road. I can learn this style. I know this style. All right, I'm open to learn this way to be able to get on the field. And I understand being able to play multiple positions, even not even play it, but mentally be able to lock into it is different for the person next to me. because I know what they need to be doing and thinking. Makes it a little bit easier so our communication is different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they understand what I'm telling them, because I've been in that spot. It's the growth there, dog. And you got, remember everybody, because I know y'all out there. This was ground zero. Don't forget.
That's true.
This is 2 seasons, 6 wins. This is ground zero. So you have to take the steps forward. Sometimes you take a step back in practice to take 2 forward.
That's what I was going to add to it, too, because, again, wins and losses happen every single day.
Yes.
We go from talking about Cam, that wasn't a good day for Cam.
Yep.
And then Cam's light to sit on fire.
8 of 11 yesterday.
You know what I'm saying? And then you talk about, this offensive lineman or that DB didn't have a good day. It's fascinating. As much as we're talking about what the wide receivers are doing, that means the cornerbacks didn't have the best of the day.
Yep.
But then you look at it again, when it's time for them to lock it down in yesterday's last period. Jeff brought them together.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Wise spoke about this in his observations on TennesseeTitans.com. That's the reason I'm okay with the offense winning, because I won't say I blindly trust in this defense. But when you're the product, when Greg Popovich is coaching your team, it's going to be a real good team.
It's like a Rick Barnes team on defense.
You see
You
what
just
I'm saying?
always know. I don't worry about this year with Tennessee basketball. Tennessee playing good defense. Long term, I don't worry about a Robert Saleh coach team having a bad defense.
That's the call.
There may be growing pains on the way there, but I need to see the offense hold up its end of the bargain right now.
Let's keep it even inclusive. Vanderbilt, y'all trust Clark Lee going to have that defense right.
Yep.
It's just certain things you can trust.
Yep.
The offense winning in practice, Tennessee side coming out.
It's not that. I would actually say I have more trust in Tim Beck's always going to have the offense of it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Fair point.
No doubt about it. The point of it is this. The offense winning is great for the entire team. Because when it gets to game day, the track record of Coach Saleh, minus the first year when he was with the Jets when they were 31st in points given up, they're in a position where on game day, they going to answer the call more times than not. It's on the offense with what they're doing in camp to create that balance so that it ain't Jeff coming off the field the way we've seen him before and I'm working sideline looking at the offense like, y'all going to do something?
Yeah.
That's what I trust about the defense. The offense got to have these days.
Yeah, you can get some snap back from that defense. One good snap, it's like, hey, all right. All right, y'all. You know what I mean? So you look at the different franchises, and I still say the Titans are fairly new because you take out what the Oilers were coming here. When the Titans are promising and the Titans are really good, it's because of the defense.
Yeah.
That is the foundation. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The offense adds to it. That's what gets the explosives and everything. But the defense is what it is. So if you can always depend on that, which the offense, because they wasn't doing what they were supposed to do, put the defense in bad situations, continuously putting them back out there on the field. A lot of plays, 65, 75, 80 plays by the defense. It's not good. Not conducive to why they're playing, especially a team that had no depth.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's different. Now you get back to what you were. You've decided. We kept on saying, what is a Titan?
Yeah. Yes.
We're looking for an identity. So Saleh's coming in, and everybody's buying into that's what Vrabel had going for him. He had an identity. Saleh has an identity. He established that from the first press conference. Fast, violent. If you were able to watch the Pivot podcast with Big Jeff, he said it. This ain't just fast, violent for the defense. This fast, violent for the receivers. Look at Eli Ayumana.
Yeah.
This is fast, violent for Tony Pollard, the running backs, the O-line. Everybody's fast and violent in this.
Yeah.
Coach's way of thinking. Look at Dabo. The Bone's been like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to get out of the huddle more quickly. That way they have time for their pre-snap reads too, and
it's understood,
not with
man.
10 on the play clock.
It's understood. So, but it still takes time.
It does.
You know what I mean? So.
It does, and it does feel like they're like the thing that stands out to me was more than anything, more than any quote we've heard, was Dan Moore talking to the media. I believe it was earlier this week where he said there is a more professional feel in the way things are running right now.
Said it when we walked out there and seen him stretching.
Yep.
He started at the beginning of his press conference, his first meeting with media. He's like, well, I think the organization's done a really good job with coaching changes. Things feel really professional around here.
Players know.
Your players know.
You can already tell.
Your players feed off of it.
It has that feeling, and I'm not going to promise that's going to immediately translate into wins and losses right now.
Right.
But it does feel like there is a plan and that this football team knows what it wants to be good at, to your point. And that's step one toward building anything in any business, in any relationship, in any team, organization, whether we're playing badminton or football. Like, what do you want to be good at?
Don't get it twisted. It doesn't mean that it was no leadership, it was no veteran status. But sometimes what you need is reestablishing what it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it's a little different. I look at, man, I always refer back to Savage and them. It look a little different when the vets start to leave and you need your voice to be louder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In your early years, you didn't have to be as loud, you know what I mean? Because you wasn't put in that position. You still had guys, big-time leadership all over the field and on offense and a voice back there at quarterback that was going to be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you get older, you got different guys coming in on your O-line. You're at the helm.
Yep.
So it's up to you to have that voice, you know what I mean? And you echoing what the coach say. But if the coach he ain't saying nothing, how you going to echo it? It's a little different. It's reestablishing sometimes, man.
Guys are growing up.
Yeah.
Tennessee added a post player this week.
I'm going to get in this burrito.
And you're going to eat a burrito. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Jalen Washington joining the Vols after this. Are you or someone you love having difficulty hearing conversations when there's background noise? Or maybe you struggle to participate in conversations at parties, noisy restaurants, or at your favorite sporting events? What's going on? It's Will Bowling. I want to tell you about my friends at Brentwood Hearing Center. With 4 doctors of audiology, the latest diagnostic equipment, and the most recent hearing device technology, they will arrive at a hearing solution that fits your individual need. There is no one-size-fits-all, off-the-shelf hearing aid that works for everyone. Brentwood Hearing Center will first talk to you, learn where you are most challenged to hear, perform diagnostic testing, and demonstrate devices that will help you in those situations where you find it difficult to hear. Give them a call today at 615-377-0420 or reach out to them via their website at BrentwoodHearingCenter.com. That's 615-377-0420. Brentwood Hearing Center. Better hearing, better life. Ramon Will at 104.5 The Zone, wrapping up the show on this Friday morning. Buck Rising coming up next. He has had plenty of time to see new T-Rack and hopefully has taken some deep breaths after tweeting what he did about new T-Rack.
Nah, I doubt it.
I doubt it as well.
I doubt it.
He'll have plenty of pent-up energy for the listening audience coming up at 10 o'clock.
Roll.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to.
Can I, before we go any further,
Yeah.
I want to give shout-outs for tomorrow. Tomorrow, the shoe drive is at the Tanger Palace in Antioch, man.
Yes.
Thank y'all again for pouring into it, man. Everybody that poured over and beyond the $55 or more, man. Even if you did the minimum, did less than, I'm appreciative of it. We're kicking that thing off tomorrow, man. Major shout-out again to Prince's Hot Chicken. They're going to host us after the fact. The
Always
families
come
and
through.
stuff like always
Awesome.
come through, man. And wanted to give, of course, man, a shout-out to the food distributor, too, man. PFG, they generously donated items to support the meals that Prince's will be providing for tomorrow, man.
Nice.
Everybody included Nike Outlet, Prince's Hot Chicken, PFG, our marketing department, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna send these kids to school quickly.
That's what it's
maybe
about.
maybe lower y'all grocery bills, getting them up out the house real
Say
quick.
that.
Love that.
Yeah, fresh kicks for everybody.
128% of the goal.
Yeah.
Y'all hit.
That's how
You
you come
hit.
through,
And
y'all.
you deserve a ton of credit. But great
hit,
job
'cause
by
you
you
contributed, you
leading the
contributed.
charge.
That's
there.
how you come through.
We
y'all.
out this thing, man. No doubt.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Slade, Jalen Washington is the second Vanderbilt player in as many years who is transferring to Tennessee basketball.
Yeah.
How does he fit? Personally, I couldn't believe looking at the numbers last year. He averaged more blocks per game than Felix Okpara did last year.
Yeah, and he was used in lesser time than Felix Suit. So, but I think a lot of that was his growth that you got to see throughout the season. I didn't think he fully understood coming from North Carolina just how. And I know everybody will be like, "Hey, there you go with the SEC stuff."
You must be
but
on payroll.
I hell yeah, I am. LA talking about the big mouths too, but I'm gonna let the SEC be known. So yes, Savage, I'm in that thing. Hey man, I like it.
We've won a basketball championship more recently than a football championship.
Kirk Cousins, we
in the
like
SEC.
that.
That's right.
We like that payroll.
Kirk Cousins and Cheyenne.
Talking about nothing. Hey man,
we like that.
Dude, but I thought his growth throughout the SEC season was vital to any productivity that Vanderbilt had. So any success they were having, of course, keep in mind that I know what drove the boat. Duke Miles, Tyler Tanner especially, but he was allowing my guy McLaughlin to be able to step out and not have to play that 5 spot. When he was able to move to the 4, not Washington, but McLaughlin, and was able to shoot and space the floor, and him being a guy that can defend down there, rebound, and even get the ball on the block and start to score late in the season, you saw it. Like that. That's what they needed going forward, and it came on in the latter part. So for him, you should see a different Jalen Washington too, especially with a Coach Barnes pushing him. It's going to be interesting to see what he does, but it gives depth to that front line. Give a guy like Dwayne Brown an opportunity to be able to play that 4, be able to post up on the elbow, post up on the block. Jalen Washington can make a 15-footer, you know what I mean? So the floor can be spaced enough, but it gives you versatility. If you need to go big, which you're going to have to, you know what I mean, when you play the Floridas and teams like that, you know what I mean? So, it gives you a little bit more versatility.
It feels like Slay a better fit than on paper what Jalen Carey was when he came into the program last year. And Jalen Carey still brought some things to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to do revision. Like, just because he's gone. Like, Jalen Carey I thought was fine for Tennessee last year. No disrespect to him, but from a pure rim protection standpoint, and I think it's really interesting how this will allow Jalen Harrelson to play out on the perimeter as well, because he, as you know, is a little bit of a point forward type, like almost Tobias Harris skill sets, the way I've kind of heard it described a little bit.
Yep, just can't shoot like him.
Fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. Jalen Washington, do you see him being first big off the bench? Can he push Miles Rubin to start for this team?
Yeah, I think you can push him to start. And I
Okay.
think either way, it's going to be more so about who ends the game. You know what I mean? Between Rubin and Jalen Washington. That's where I would love to be. Like, I actually give up the starting spot and say, hey, man, go let them have that. I need to be in there towards the end because that team right there,
that's fair.
You look up, man, and that team is your closing team. And a lot of times you'll look up and you'll all of a sudden be starting because you need a good start. You know what I mean? And let Rubin come off. But either one of them I think is going to be fine. I just like the weight that Jalen Washington carries. But We don't know what Ruben looks like now because after going through off season with Big Garrett, I'm telling you, the weight done been put on.
It's crazy.
See, what gets overlooked is like what you see from, what is it, Dave Owen? What's the strength coach for the football team?
Derek Owen.
Derek Owen. Hey, what you see from him?
Yeah, that's right.
And him putting on the weight for them guys, Big G been doing this.
He has been the leader in basketball strength.
It's things you don't talk about. Strength training and defense when it comes to basketball.
It's true.
It's already right there. Like you walk in and it's like putting on your shield and your battlefield, your test, your boots. You got to be equipped with this before you get to the practice field or the practice court. That's a part of it with that system up there. So I think it will be a curve because you got to remember this group had a jump on Jalen Washington. It's a different voice with Coach Barnes. Yeah, keep that in mind. So it may be a little struggle at first because dude, a difficult guy to play for, man, especially with a fresh group that ain't got no leadership yet that knows just tiny leadership, Dwayne Brown and Henderson, right. You know what I mean? They coming back. Everybody else don't know. They don't know. Like this dude, if I know what I know, and from my reps, like he pushing buttons, but nobody knows anything about it.
Until you get into practice and
you know
the doors
what I'm saying?
shut.
So
and you're
now they're looking
like,
at it like,
there's nobody here to save me.
Man, maybe should I have really come here? You know what I'm saying? I'm guaranteeing that's been in the back of some of these guys' mind. But at the same time, they made it through it. So now they cool and they calloused up. They ready for it.
That's why it takes a special kind of player. Right.
It's a little different.
Takes a special kind of player to play for Rick Barnes. And you're going to love him after the fact.
Yeah.
But you might hate it. Like I remember, I won't say name, but I talked to a player when I was a student. It's like, well, what's it like playing for Barnes? Like, he seems like such a funny, like, cool guy. Looks at me. That man is crazy.
Yeah.
Literally, that man is insane. This was middle of the offseason when they were running. Because he went through a phase when he was first building that Tennessee team. They would run on the track all the time. Run them. They're not playing basketball. They're running.
Yes, I remember that.
It's different.
That's a little different.
I remember me and Buzz almost fell out about that. We had he brought that North Carolina system stuff down here when you had to go through training camp. To make it through complete training camp, in order to practice, you had to make 6.5 laps in 12 minutes on the track. So I guess that's what they've been doing in Carolina forever.
1.5 miles.
Yeah, I told him, man, look here, man. And you know this ain't really got nothing to do with no running, don't you? You know what I mean? So I come in the first time, you know what I mean? I finished about 12:35, 12:40. And when I crossed it, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, coach. He was like, you can't practice. I was like, I don't care. I want to go see y'all play without me. I'm cool with that. I know I'm coming off of ACL.
Call my bluff.
I've been busting my butt, you know what I mean? Now, y'all, that's cool. I ain't tripping at all.
I haven't seen that version of
No, Savage, I'm cool with it.
I know you are.
No, that man, my girl called me, Jan, his wife. Jan was like, Slay, I'm coming with you tomorrow. I said, listen, Jan, you know I love you. I'm not doing that. That has nothing to do with basketball.
That's why your coaches love you.
Savage. Yeah. Man, so she was like, I'm coming out there. So we go out there the next day. And I'm talking about every time I pass the line, she was like, come on, Slay, I'm cooking for you. I'm cooking for you. I'm cooking when we get out of here. We're going straight east. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, dog, I can do it. Don't trip on me. You know what I mean? But, dog, come on, man. Like, so when I finished it, I think I finished like 11:34 or something. You know what I mean? I was like, man, come on. We're going straight to your house too, bud. Yeah, and I'm sitting in your big chair. I'm eating. You know what I mean? It's my dinner.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah,
I get the big piece of chicken.
Man, I'm like, come on, dog. So, yeah, it's wild, man.
That's funny. Yeah. You are the player that coaches loved and their kids love because that agitator syndrome that you have,
I'm telling you,
you knew that you needed to do it.
Yeah, I'm like Savage. I'm talking about, he just sent me, I remember that man sent me, he sent me up the stadium stairs. We in Thompson Bowling. I'm going off in practice because I'm like, dog, this ain't going to work.
Yeah.
You telling us to run something that's not going to work. All you got to do, I think we was playing against zone, just put me in the middle.
Yeah.
I know what to, believe me, I'm pop, shots, all this, you know what I mean? So he put me out. He said, hit the steps. I said, I'm cool. I don't care. God, man, I'm in great shape. I increased my weight. You know what I mean? I'm squatting 550. I'm on my way.
Leave the track to Justin Gatlin.
Man, I'm running the thing. He said, Coach, what's my man? Conroy. Papa Conroy. It was like, Conroy, you go up there with him. I said, man, well, come on and bring them weights with you. I want the dumbbells while I'm running.
Everybody get like
I'm
that
saying,
now.
you can't break me. I'm disturbing practice. It's like, just let them come over there.
Hope to see you tonight at Nissan Stadium for the blue and white open scrimmage. As we will enjoy watching some football with you. Hope you enjoy your weekend.
We really are, bro.
And perhaps an angsty version of the Buck Rising show that is coming up.
He
next.
coming in pissing vinegar. Yeah, Lucas, you looking at us, Lucas? I see you looking through the little window. Hey, but real stuff, man. Hey, y'all call your people, reach out to your folks, man. It's hot outside. Check on your elderly people, man, most definitely. Have a random conversation. Buy somebody a drink if you got a little extra coin, man. Say what's up to somebody. Like, give them the head nod at least. We more like than we are apart, man. ELE, man. Everybody love everybody. And y'all know what I say. We more like than we are different, no matter what they say. I don't care if they even changing the raccoon color, baby. Peace.